Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Elite Encounters. We are a Pathfinder 2nd Edition live play that runs every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. on Twitch. We play a couple of campaigns. This campaign is called Psychic Promise, and we run another campaign that's called Soul Severed. This evening you will see a excerpt out of the Psychic Promise campaign. Obviously, with being in the convention center, we won't be live on Twitch. The internet is incredibly expensive in this building. But we will be recording everything, and it will come up on Twitch before the next release of the Psychic Promise campaign, so you can make sure we stay up to date. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., we will be recording again the Soul Severed campaign. And the red-headed wonder over there runs that. She is a genius at what she does. I'm merely just the substitute teacher here. So we will do that at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the Soul Severed campaign, and that will actually take place. We won't be on the big stage over here. We'll be in the back with the red tables in the back there. There's a charity event that's going to take place up here, so we're going to make sure they get the exposure that they need to kind of get that done. And then Sunday we'll be here at 2 p.m. and we're going to run the second half of the Soul Severed campaign that we're going to do here at POPCON. Some of you may have been here last year. We were here, but we are excited to be back. And I'm going to give you a brief recap so you kind of understand where we are in the story as we pick back up.
Red-headed wonder, I like that.
You're welcome. You can copyright that, put it on a shirt, but I get the royalties. All right. So, in this campaign, we have a set of sisters who are put together this unlikely group of acquaintances that they may soon call friends or enemies. The story is yet to tell. And they are from a town called Emberfell. It's a town that's built into a side of an active volcano. And they were recruited by King Corvis and Queen Aurora to find their missing daughter. And so they have set out from their hometown of Emberfell through the Phoenix Gate to the west into the Ash Waste. The Ash Waste is a place that was destroyed by the rampant use of magic, unchecked, uncontrolled, and it's allowed spirits to become tethered to the land. So you think of all the gross and nasty undead things you've ever watched or seen in any kind of movie. That's what lives in the Ash Waste.
Underneath my
so they've pressed into this Ash Waste to the first kind of. Oh, you got jokes going on down there?
Yeah.
You can't die before we actually get into the story, but I can make it happen.
Kill us.
My shit's organized.
Organized chaos.
So they've pressed into the Ash Waste to the first set of ruins, where they have met a kind of Nordic type barbarian named Sonia. As they stepped into the Ash Waste, all of the players got this foreboding sense of dread that kind of hung with their characters. And as they pressed into the home of Sonia and her brother that they have yet to meet, she informed them that if they were to ever succeed at whatever their mission was, that they would have to have her help to press forward into the waste, because the further they get into the Ash Waste, the worse the fear is going to get. She took them on a spirit journey through some medicinal practice, and through their spirit journey, while they were in their lucid dream, they collided with another entity in their vision. And as they catapulted back to their own reality, that entity latched on to each one of them, and each individual has come back with another entity latched into them. So they essentially are playing a character who has another character that also resides inside of them. So for mechanics' sakes, they are essentially two classes at the same time. So you'll kind of see some things that don't really feel like they fit and don't really feel like they mesh, but they didn't really have a choice as to what souls or what entities resided in them. And just to make sure everyone's on the same page, there were two of you that made the check to be able to recognize the creatures that were with the other entities, and that was Marie on the end and Philip on the other end. and everybody else was unable to identify the creatures that were alongside the other entities. So, real quickly, so everybody kind of knows what we are and what we're doing here. I'm going to start at the far end of the table, and I'd like Philip, just quickly, give your character's name and what classes you're playing.
I am Philip. I'm a druid and a monk.
Hi, Philip.
Hi, Philip.
Welcome to the party.
I'm an addict.
You're a gunslinger ranger.
I am Megara, Meg for short, and I am a droid ranger.
You're a gunslinger ranger.
Gunslinger ranger.
My name is Siswick Firebrand, and I am a bard sorcerer.
I'm Inferna Firebrand, and I am a barbarian.
Can't hear you.
Turn your
You're the
volume up.
quietest barbarian I've ever met in my life.
That's
Turn
because
your
I'm not
volume.
angry yet.
Oh,
Pull it closer.
Inferna Firebrand. I am a barbarian. Oracle.
Wow.
It works. It's
Hello. I am Ren Yabari. I am an investigator rogue. So I'm Sherlock Holmes, everybody.
And I am Marie, and I am a rogue fighter.
all right. So, when last we left off, you guys were in the sanctuary of Sonia. She had been speaking to you about her brother and about the spirit walk that you guys just went out and kind of went upon. You ended your time together as you were awakening in the room that she kind of led you guys down that spirit walk together. And as you kind of come to, you all have this fever sweat as you are coming essentially back awake from
The drugs.
what you perceive to be a very lucid, very rapid dream. And Sonia is kind of in her kitchen with a stew boiling in a pot as she is got some furs and stuff over her shoulder, and she's just kind of stirring this pot as you guys are kind of stirring awake. So what do you guys do as this thing, as you kind of find yourself stirring awake from this crazy trip that you were just on?
I think I might need a drink.
So Sonia reaches up and she grabs a very opaque kind of orange bottle, and she has a stopper in the top, and she kind of reaches her hand out towards you and she says, "Here you go." And she says, "You can share that around if anyone else wants any."
Give it a sniff.
Sounds like it was probably, smells like it was probably brewed by her father and probably put all the hair on his chest.
I take it from her and take a drink.
It put the hair, that put the hair, that put the hair.
It burns as soon as it enters your mouth, and it burns all the way down.
It burns so good.
But it definitely, if you weren't awake, if you weren't on your own mental faculties, you are now. Like that.
I take it back from her and I take a big drink, but not really.
Okay.
More of a sip. It just looks like a big drink.
Our bard's got a problem.
Plus,
Okay. So Sonia is cooking a meal for you guys. She has it divvied up into bowls on a very modest-looking table. There's just kind of one bench that runs one side, so some of you will have to sit on the floor. She doesn't really entertain large groups to this capacity, but she will divvy up her meal that she was cooking and make sure everybody gets to eat. And she says, "You all need to rest. If we are going to push into the waste in the morning, we have to leave before the sun comes up."
do we get to meet your brother before we leave?
I mean, if he comes back before, sure. If not, then he'll be around, I'm sure.
Well, there you go.
Well, I guess it's time to get some sleep.
Sure.
More than happy to.
You're really quiet.
I'm more than happy to get some sleep. I'll go kick back and find a spot, make myself comfortable.
Okay. Does anyone not shut in for the evening and try to get some sleep.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Sonia will tell you that she appreciates your willingness to watch, but her home is pretty safe, and she, if you want to sleep, she suggests that you do so.
Okay, done.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Okay, so everybody sleeps, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. While you were asleep, you guys find yourself, you fall asleep very easily. The house is warm, it's very comforting. You guys find yourself in a kind of a rapid fire dream state where you're seeing just flashes of pictures in your face of the other entity that kind of inhabits your body. You never get a clear look at their face. You never get a clear indication of even their gender or what race they are. You just get impressions of who they once were or things that they once stood for. And as you find yourself waking to the sound of Sonia waking you up in the morning, you all definitely rested, but you definitely don't feel like you slept. You feel rested, but you just feel like it was kind of restless, right? But you do feel rested. Okay. As you wake up, you see Sonia has strapped on a dark black set of armor that is looks like very heavily treated hide armor. And it's very, very dark, and it has inlays of gold. And she has a breastplate, and she has giant pauldrons that go down one arm, and she has leg armor that covers her legs, and she has very, very nice looking dark leather boots. And she carries a giant hammer that she has slung up over her shoulder. And she says, breakfast will be short. I hope you have enough traveling supplies. I only have what I have in the home. So grab what you can, and then we have to push on. We have to be past the river before the sun comes up, or we won't make it. And she, I mean, as quickly as she wakes you up and makes you, kind of gives you those directions and orders, she presses out of her own house, just kind of leaving you to kind of look around and scavenge whatever you think you need.
Well, we need to make sure Meg's fed, and then I say we head out.
Meg, how do you handle this really light meal you had last night for dinner, and this morning you're pretty much getting a Nutri-Grain bar?
That's why I steal food.
So what do you take?
Whatever I could find in their kitchen before they catch me, honestly.
She said you could take whatever you needed. So
It's not technically stealing.
everything that I can eat that won't go bad while we're traveling. So just snacks I could just pull out whenever, because knowing me, I'm going to get hungry after about
3 seconds.
15 minutes. So got to make sure I'm good.
Make sure you grab the apples.
okay,
Oh, yeah, I got to make sure I grab those too.
100%. All right, so you fill up the little pack that's on your pouch, and you guys find your way out. Sizwick, with the impressions that you got from your dream, I'd like you to roll an Arcana check, please, and tell me what you get.
Arcana 24.
24. Your brain is hardwired like a machine when it comes to these kind of things, and you are as you are sitting here and you're heading out, you're starting to piece a puzzle together, but it's like you're looking at a Rubik's cube, and none of the colors match. So you can
Frustrating.
Yeah, you can look at the Rubik's cube and you can see a square and it has a picture, but it doesn't seem like any way you turn it you can find anything else that matches. But your brain is definitely logging each little piece of this memory, so that way it kind of just stores it away.
Right.
So,
Definitely placing those where I need them to be,
right?
making notes in my head, and moving on.
Okay. I need all of you guys to roll me a will saving throw from your will defense, please.
I don't want it.
You will do it.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, we'll start with Philip. What you got?
Oh. You looked at them and said, "Oh, you guys." 29.
29.
Oh, okay.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Much better than mine.
Oh, nice.
19.
19.
16.
16.
26.
26.
16.
16.
15.
15.
Ouch.
Okay.
Sisters.
As you guys press outside, as you press into the yard, you see a vision not more than probably 80 feet in front of you. You see specters kind of come through trees and undead figures just kind of eking across this field that runs across where you guys had just come through the night before to get into Sonia's home. I will let you know, with the bonus from your now bonded soul of your entity that possesses you, you have all passed the check against fear. So you guys step outside, you feel your inside kind of become very unnerved, and then there's just this cutting, like piercing steadiness and focus that pushes your mind past those things, knowing that you have an agenda and you have something that you need to accomplish. Sonia looks at you and says, "I hope you walk fast, let's go." And she beelines down a dirt path, and she just kind of, away we go.
Good luck.
Hopefully we can keep up.
She's not running, but she does move at a brisk 30 feet. So if you are slower than 30 feet, she will roll her eyes. She will obviously roll her eyes at you and slow herself down so that way she can move.
Oh, no, I'm the annoyance. Great.
How fast do you go?
I'm a gnome. I move 20 feet.
Everyone moves 20 feet.
I
Well,
move 30.
25.
25 for myself.
All right, so
Okay. I feel less bad.
So Sonia looks at you, and how tall are you, Philip?
3'7".
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah,
About as much as a toddler?
yeah.
27
She-
pounds.
She walks up to you and says, "Pick him up."
Uppies.
All right.
Uppies.
Do I get a backpack too?
Oh.
No backpack.
Backpack with a platform.
Just hop right in.
Look, that's only for casters. Your mobile artillery.
You realize eventually I'm going to be able to throw
That would
you,
be-
right?
Mobile artillery right here.
Right. So you scoop up Philip, and she presses forward. You're now moving at, what's the next, 25?
25.
So you're now moving at 25. As you guys are pressing forward, you see the sun is cresting the top of the horizon as you are approaching this river. And I say it's a river, but as you approach this bank of what should be a river, there liquid, like it's liquid sludge almost. It's like it's a liquid, but it could be a solid.
Okay.
But
Is it Jello?
kind of. but the
River
river
Jello.
is actively moving.
Ew.
So think
You're being
like
carried,
a
shush.
river of sludge or slime.
I know I'm being carried, so I have
sliding
no choice
through
whether I go with
sliding
this or
through
not.
this waste. And she says that when the sun crests the river the first time, it'll burn a path, and we have to go through. If we don't go through, we won't make it across the river.
So run.
Let's do it.
And so
right.
you guys have a few minutes that you can kind of collect yourselves at the bank of this river. It smells horrendous. You are literally in a wasteland of death and decay and undead. This is the lifeblood of this wasteland. It is horrific,
Mega privy.
right? Absolutely.
Is it
It's
lifeblood?
someone took the outhouse of the high fantasy realm and dumped it in the river, and that's where we are.
That is disgusting.
Yep.
And it's Jello.
And it's Jello. 100%.
Semi-solid.
So, you guys have about 2 or 3 minutes. You see Sonia. She's kind of got her hand up, from the horizon, kind of measuring where the sun is.
I'm not smelling that prestidigitation in front of my nose. I'm smelling something wonderful, possibly tasty. No, that'll make me hungry.
Okay.
I'll just...
Stop casting spells and be ready to run.
Tulips.
Too late.
What did you say, sister?
Stop casting spells and be ready to run.
Yeah.
I'm always ready.
Sure.
That spells nothing.
You know.
Waiting.
She's standing there and she watches the sun come between these two trees, and as the light pierces through this tree that's split like a Y, the light pierces down this rift of these trees, and it burns this very small narrow path through this sludge. It is probably the most, if you aren't a magical being, as in like if you're not a sorcerer or a wizard, or your bonded soul is not one of those, this is probably something awe-inspiring to watch the sun just burn this path through this. And she says, "Run!" And she takes off into this sludge. And as she steps into the riverbed, her feet kick up solid chunks, like it's dry. And she takes off toward this.
Is she carrying Philip?
She is carrying Philip.
Oh,
And I'm running already.
I'm running.
I'm running.
I need an order. Who's going first?
I will.
Marie's going first. Who's next?
Me.
Who?
Me and
Nope,
Philip.
fuck that, put me down.
You?
Me and Philip.
Nope,
Okay.
fuck that, put me down.
You don't get a choice.
I don't want to be this close to the front of the line.
I'm right behind my sister.
Gotcha.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I guess I'll follow up.
You'll after?
Yep.
Okay. That makes you last,
Okay, that's fine.
right?
She was snacking, she wasn't
Okay.
ready.
Exactly.
All right.
I don't need anybody
Starting
watching me
with
eat the
Marie.
group food.
I need athletic checks from everybody.
Everybody.
Philip.
I'm good. That's
Yeah.
wait,
That's an 11.
I'm being held.
I'm not to you.
I know.
You said
need to
you
get
said you wanted to
bonuses.
get put down because you want to be that close to the front, right?
With a nat 20, can I athletics my way out of her hands?
You can
If she doesn't put me down?
you can most assuredly try.
I'm not. I'm not
11.
holding you. You're
11.
holding on to me because I have to have my hands free.
That actually makes more sense.
14.
14.
Not the math.
I'm sorry.
Athletics?
I think 20. Wow, 23.
23.
20. Wow.
24.
24.
Math is hard.
9.
9.
22 with a nat 20?
22 with a nat 20. Okay. So here's what happens.
I trip and fall.
Sonia
Everybody else.
bursts through the opening of the river, of the creek, and as she takes off through this narrow path, she yells, "Run!" And as Marie steps into this path, unsure as to what the ground is going to feel like, obviously it was sludge just seconds ago. She steps into the ground thinking that her foot is going to sink into whatever's there, and really it's just a hard hit. She hits and stumbles forward, and she tumbles into what is the opening. Behind her, you have Inferna, who is carrying poor Philip. But as Inferna is tripping over Marie, Philip flips forward and stumbles in front of Marie and continues
Wait.
his
Now I'm at the front of the line.
continues his
Sure are.
continues his scurry across the river.
Trust me.
I just
It's
want you to know
probably
the
best.
gnome is currently at the front.
Yep.
There's everything.
As the rest of the party moves into the creek, you have Marie that's laying on the ground. You have Inferna that has literally tripped over the top of her. And the rest of you are trying to push forward. And Sonia is 3/4 of the way across this river, and she turns and she says, "Run or die." And so she presses forward. And I need another round of athletic checks.
Which
Philip,
one
you don't
is-
need to make yours because your nat 20 will pull you through.
That's my question.
Okay.
Is,
I'm like, I don't know
is
if I
my
can do that
sister
again.
on top of Marie?
She has stumbled on. She has stumbled onto her back. Like Marie has rolled forward, and Ferna, while starting to run, has hit her and has got herself held up on Marie's back. You three haven't even made it into the creek yet because the whole entranceway is stopped up.
Thanks, Marie.
You're welcome. I'm here for you. 15?
15. Ren, what you got?
8.
8.
15.
Wow.
15.
Question, can I do acrobatics to go over them?
I'll let you roll it.
That would be a 21.
21.
17.
17. Okay.
I should have rolled my acrobatics.
Roll it. Roll it. If you want to try and
Say
vault
my acrobatics
over
are better.
them.
7. 13.
Okay.
My
As-
sister and I play leapfrog as children.
As-
right over her back.
As you press forward, we're still in the same order, right? So we're still pressing forward across the river. As you press forward, the sun crests past
Nope.
the tree and it gets into the canopy, and you start seeing the front of where the river was burned out start to fill back in with sludge. As you are running, Philip, as you crest the other side of the river, the creek of the river, and you turn and you see right where your foot comes up off the ground, just turns into like this liquid mush underneath where you were standing. And it is growing rapidly towards your friends. As you guys are running forward, there's probably 15 feet between where this thing is rapidly approaching you and you are running at it. I need athletic checks or acrobatics from everybody. Your target number is 15 or you will be in the sludge.
21.
I rolled 16 on the die.
I rolled 17 on the die.
I'm in the sludge.
19.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. As the party presses forward, you are diving and leaping over each other to reach the other end, just to turn around and hear the sound of Sizwick yelp as her Red Wonder herself gets hit with this sludge, and it comes on you like water in a pool. Like you jumped into this feet first, and it is up to your thighs instantly.
Is it
Think quicksand.
burning, hurting?
Think quicksand. The more you struggle, the further down you go.
How far away from the bank is she?
She's
Disgusting.
probably 10 feet, 15 feet.
Question.
Yes,
That's-
she rolled a 1, so she didn't even get to
Yep.
to jump. Yes,
Produce flame. Does it burn away?
it does not.
Well, never mind. There goes my question.
And my next action.
Did it burn at all?
No.
Okay.
Sonia crosses her arms at the edge of the river, and she says, "Save her, or she dies."
The more I struggle, the worse.
Yes.
So it's almost as if I'm immobilized.
We
Kind
have
of.
rope.
Grease?
Are you going to cast that?
Sure.
Okay. You cast grease. Are you covering yourself, or are you trying to cover the?
Trying to cover myself so I can slip out.
Okay, so you cast grease, and it's literally like the oil and water. Like you cast grease, and it just runs off your body, and it just runs right across the top of that sludge. So now you have this slick grease on the top of the sludge.
Dismiss it.
Now you're stuck and dirty.
Nope. Dismiss it.
Okay.
Trust my sister to get me out.
Okay.
All right, I'm out of ideas.
All right. I need initiative rolls from everybody. This is going to get
Grab
into
my
time
stick.
time critical. Initiative rolls.
Oh no.
All right. 25 to 20.
I'm trying to find my initiative.
That would be a no. Not no.
That
no,
would be a
yes,
no.
26 actually.
26.
24.
24. Okay.
I've been watching this. I've been wondering how long.
22.
It has its moments.
22.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay. All right. Who's first? 25? 24?
26.
26? What do you want to do?
Well, I figured I tried 2 spells already. I've probably technically taken my turn, haven't I?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, are we fighting the river?
Ooh, yes, technically.
Yes, we're fighting the river, Philip.
This is our bravest battle yet.
Well,
I shoot magic
there's
missile at the
really not
darkness.
much I can do, so I will hold for a moment.
You hold. All right. As you hold yourself still, you can feel the sludge under your feet, like sliding, like you're standing on sand at the ocean, right? So you're standing there and you feel the bottom of this river just like eroding under your feet, right?
That is
And
disgusting.
for the 3 actions that you stand still, the sludge presses up to your waist.
I'm holding, actually, not just.
Correct.
Okay. Not good.
Next.
Rope, something. Rope. Does anybody have rope on them?
Sure.
Yes.
I take the rope
Okay.
and I throw one end out to my sister.
Okay.
So
Roll me athletics.
That is a 14.
14. This rope lands. She throws this rope, and it lands probably 5 feet from you in this muck.
If I die in this filth, you are so haunted.
Then don't die.
Don't let me die.
Grab the rope.
It's 5 feet away. How am I supposed to reach that? You know.
Next.
I mean, I'll pull the rope back in and throw it again.
Okay. Athletics. 1 action to pull it in. 1 action to throw it.
Nope.
What'd you get?
9.
9. She throws this rope. It's probably 25 feet away
Terrible.
from you.
This is the worst.
The red one. The red one.
Oh, the red one?
Yes, the red
Oh,
one. Not,
so
not
sorry.
The sludge over there.
I'm so sorry. I missed.
All right. Next.
We're so doomed.
Well, I guess I'm going to be throwing it because the only
Okay.
other option I have is shooting the sludge, and I don't think that's going to work.
Right. 1 action to pull it in. 1 action to throw it. Give me athletics.
All right. Never mind.
What'd you get?
2.
2. She throws this rope. The rope is now 5 feet into the river and 30 feet away from you.
It's my turn.
Your turn.
Sweet. I'm going to do it the right way.
In order for you to get the rope, you have to go in the river. The river. She rolled a 2. The rope is in the river 5 feet.
I've got
and
a rope.
30 feet away from.
Get a rope?
I've got a rope.
I'll take her rope.
Okay. 1 action to get the rope.
Yeah.
1 to throw. Here we go. Athletics.
That's what I did. It's exactly what I did.
5.
5.
Hey, you gonna die.
This rope is almost laying on top of the other rope that Meg threw. At this rope, you might have a rope bridge. This
All
way.
right. I'm going to try another spell.
Hold on. You got 1 more. Philip,
Like I said, I was holding.
you got any rope, Philip?
Philip doesn't have any rope. How stuck is stuck? Like you say, it's like quicksand.
It's like quicksand.
You ever step in like that mud stuff? You know, and it takes your boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but worse.
Okay.
Man.
Nature. Is there any with the nature check? Is there any vine, any rope-like?
It's called the ash waste.
So no.
Not the ash waste featuring a rope.
We're not in the nature preserve.
Uh huh.
Rope of convenience.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Hey, can we
Vine
just
of
shoot?
party saving.
How far out am I?
You are 15 feet away from the edge that they're all on.
All right.
Is there any tree cover?
No.
We're in that.
Ash waste.
Uh huh.
Think desert, but gray.
Accurate.
Philip is pretty much useless right now. Then.
Welcome to the moon.
Uh huh.
So you can step into the river to try to retrieve the ropes that your friends have thrown into the river to try and save your friend.
How far out are they?
5 foot.
5 feet out.
Yep. So you would have to step 1 square into the actual sludge to reach the rope.
Which means we can reach you to pull you out.
Bridge.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Okay. Do you step into the sludge?
I have to.
Okay. Roll me reflex saving throw.
Reflex?
Yep.
Nope.
What you got?
A 10.
10. Just to remind everybody at home, Philip, what race are you?
I'm a gnome.
Okay. So Philip steps into the sludge.
And now he's gone.
And he goes up to his chest in this sludge. Covers your arms. All you can really see is like from here up. And your stick.
How long is your stick?
That's not
Crazy.
appropriate.
Your walking stick. Monk stick, if you
We're back at the top.
Oh, so I lose my actions. I can't hold them.
Correct. You can't.
You can
Depending
hold
on
it
what
to
you
the
do
end.
will depend on what outcome comes from the river.
Well,
Move it or
the
lose it?
idea was I was looking to see what they were doing and then going to try something.
Okay. You can release your actions if you'd like.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Using all my actions,
Okay.
I'm going to try to kinetically ram myself instead of another creature.
Okay.
Normally I could ram somebody and they would fly 10 feet away.
Okay.
If I spend 2 actions, that doubles.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to ram myself 20 feet away.
Make me a reflex saving throw.
You're gonna cut yourself in half.
Right.
That's a
confident.
21.
21. All right. You have enough composure standing in this sludge with the bottom eroding under you to hold on to your spell enough to cast it at yourself. As you target yourself with your own spell that you've used a few times to hurt other people, you know that this isn't going to feel well.
It's not going to. It's going to hurt.
Is there
And,
damage associated with this spell?
There is.
Could you roll that for me?
You all hear me say, "Get away from me!" And
I can't.
then there's a blast.
Oh. Wait a
There
minute.
is,
Wait a minute. It's just my head sticking out right now. I don't want to blast. I'm in danger.
It is
Poor
1d6.
Philip.
The DM's supposed to kill me, not the
5.
bar.
Okay.
Would you like a
You will
blast
take
meal?
5 points of damage as you hit yourself. You launch yourself out of the river
20
And-
feet.
onto the land 5 feet. In your violent expulsion out of the river, you send a wave of sludge
Oh, no.
heading towards Philip.
Oh.
It only emanates 5 feet from me.
Water physics.
Water physics.
Jello.
Movie logic.
So you land. Actually, roll me a reflex save to see how you land on the other side. Ooh, this is fun.
Oh, that's 13.
She's like a
13.
cat.
13.
13.
You tumble.
Because I fly.
Yeah.
Sorry!
You hit the ground and tumble and roll, and you will take 4 points of damage as you roll through the wasteland ground
feeling.
covered in shattered rocks and debris. Philip,
Yes.
My turn.
there is a cascade of sludge. 100%. There's a cascade of sludge coming your way.
Uh-huh.
You can see it because you were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's.
Because it just got darker.
Yeah. She will blot out the sun, she
Tidal
says.
wave.
This big, like there is now a very ominous shadow that was.
It's like a poo berg.
Yeah. Marie.
Oh, no.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry, your turn.
I was saying, yeah, it's her.
Since my sister's out of the river, I don't have to save her. Poor Philip. I'm grabbing Philip's stick and pulling him out of the river.
Okay, make me a strength check. Philip, make me a strength check.
Neck strength as she grabs the top of my like.
You are
Grab
holding
your
onto your
stick.
stick, your walking stick, yes?
Yeah.
You have to hold on to this stick as she's just yanking the stick to try and pull you out.
Oh, no.
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
12. What'd you get?
What am I rolling?
Strength.
It
Strength.
doesn't matter.
What'd you roll?
2.
Yeet!
With a -1.
You have pulled that stick clean out of his hand.
Okay. I have more actions. I'm reaching into the sludge and grabbing him.
Okay. Her hand goes into the sludge. In order to,
That's fine.
and she reaches down and she grabs you by the scruff of your neck with your little beads you have on there. Roll me a strength check.
$20.
20. I don't know if you've the sound of like the sound of canned meat coming out of a can, right? And Philip just right out of this sludge, and he is just like wet dog, right? She's holding him up in the air, and it's just stuff just dripping off of you, and it's nasty and foul smelling. I mean, you're probably never gonna get that smell out of your nose, out of your hair.
There's not
It's
enough
bad.
magic in the world to fix that smell.
Great.
At least you're not drowning.
I'd almost rather be.
Sonia looks at you all and she says, "That was the easy one."
Oh shit.
Fun.
Yay!
And she says, "Let's
We're gonna need
go."
more rope.
She laughs and says, "You are 100% going to need more rope."
Did you happen to grab the rope while you were in there, Philip?
I was busy trying not to die.
Philip was trying to grab his life.
Whose rope was that? Was that yours?
And
Both of
mine.
theirs.
Both?
Oh,
Well, yeah.
well, you have rope in your pack. I put it in there when I bought some before. You pretty much carry all of my things.
Surprise.
Surprise.
No, he couldn't.
All right.
What?
He couldn't hold a stick.
As you guys find the other side of the river and the sun is up into the canopy of these just ruins that you see in front of you. If you remember the description that Sonia was giving you, the road would go across, you would go into what was the woods, yeah, and then it would turn and you would head toward the obelisk. That was just out of view. But you know, in the clear evening, you can see just the top. So as you've ventured into the woods, these trees are the most sickly looking trees you've ever seen. There's no foliage. There's barely branches. You just see husks of trees standing straight up.
This entire area is just dead and disgusting.
Yes. And Sonia says, for this next part,
For how long?
and you see her pace slow to a crawl. She's not actually crawling, but she is walking very cautiously.
I'm gonna die.
I need stealth checks from the entire group.
I'm stealthy. I just don't like to be quiet.
I'm not sure I've ever used stealth in
Not
this game.
today.
We'll start with Philip.
Nice.
13?
13.
19.
19. Nice.
11.
11.
5.
Wow.
5.
My
Well,
sister's worse.
I have a
Ren?
negative.
I think the
because of
struggle
my armor.
wagon.
we might actually
23.
die before we get to...
Marie,
I have assurance.
so what's that give you? 21?
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you get?
She has
21.
assurance, so it gives her a natural of 21.
What? It's insurance.
Assurance
Not
means
insurance. Assurance.
assurance means she doesn't have to roll. She can take the 10 on the die.
Although we probably should have gotten insurance before coming
Yeah,
into this
you
area.
definitely need
I'm
insurance.
Just saying.
Well, that's stuff I should have picked up.
Well, maybe you should look at this stuff more closely.
Shh.
Consider this a growing session.
I'm speaking elf.
I noticed.
All right. As you guys press through this lifeless forest,
Maybe it's a human.
there's clearly a path that's been carved through these woods. It doesn't look like anything wider than maybe a hand cart goes through this path. You can see ruts on the ground. And Sonia is very particular as where she walks. She's not like meticulous as like measuring where she's walking, but she looks at the ground before she steps at every step.
I'm more into investigation.
Right.
Not as if she's memorized where to step. It's more being cautious.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So, you guys make the first turn as she tells you all to be quiet, and Inferna, you drop your axe clean onto the ground, and Sonia snaps straight up, and she turns.
I'm wearing chainmail. I'm kind of loud.
Would you be quiet?
And she walks right up to you, Siswick. She gets this close to your face, and she's probably 6'4". And she leans into your face and she says, "Get her under control, or she'll kill you."
She's never going to kill me. She will never kill me.
You don't know what comes in the night, young one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And she turns back around and presses forward.
All right.
Refocus.
Sure.
$14.
Okay.
Now she's moving quieter than me.
Okay. So, as you step and step
Your life
and
is a danger.
step, this part of the journey is physically the most harrowing part of the journey. Because as you step on the ground and as you move forward, you are actively aware of how much sound you're making, because it sounds like there's nothing alive here.
It's not just that, there's silence. Everybody's being quiet.
Correct.
This is horrible.
Correct.
There's not even a cadence to our steps.
There's no
notes to it.
Nope.
It's agonizing mentally for me.
So
I
everyone,
hated it.
the bard is having a problem because things aren't in
You
rhythm.
better damn well believe it. I do not like silence.
What helps me
Is
is
that
I
why
just
you
think
never
about
stop
fresh,
talking?
Fresh food.
Yes.
Usually gets me through the dirt journey.
Are you eating?
Is it noticeable?
I don't know. What are you eating?
It's dead silence.
Some bread I snuck out from this morning.
So everybody's walking,
At least it's not an apple.
and you hear the tearing of bread, and Meg is just.
Everyone stops and looks at Meg and just stares at her like,
You guys don't get hungry while you're traveling?
Are you saying this out loud?
God, we're gonna die.
Roll another stealth check.
Okay. Yeah, probably kind of loud.
Okay. All right. Sonia just stands straight up and steps off of the path that she's walking, and she just goes, "Oh shit."
I copy her, step off to the side.
And as she leans over to you and says, "If you don't want my help, I'll leave.
Oh, no, we do. We want your help.
Then shut up."
Some people just need a reminder. Meg, I need you to be quiet.
She walks
She
past you and
very
brushes into your
silently.
shoulder, like that barbarian kind of like into your shoulder.
With your mouth closed, dear.
If my stomach grumbles, it's not my fault.
It grumbles at a -8.
All right. As you guys press forward through the forest, I need 2 more stealth checks from the entire group.
Fuck.
Now least it's not a 1. She's like,
Wow.
I'm being quiet.
Okay. That's the first round. Who got anybody with less than 10 other than Inferno and Philip? Okay. Give me the second round of stealth checks, please.
17.
17,
19.
19,
1.
Oh,
1.
no. A stomach crowd.
My first one was
15.
19
Exactly
to
what's
be
You have
fair.
13.
Okay.
Her stomach growled. That's exactly what it was.
All right.
Huge rumbling growl from the dwarf's stomach.
As you
That's the worst way to die.
step through this small clearing, there's a stone well that's in this big circular clearing, and there's a stone well in the middle. And as you turn to go through, there's just something about the area and whatever it is that you're seeing, and between Inferna stepping on sticks and Philip running into the back of people while he's trying to watch where he's walking, and then poor Meg just can't catch a break, and her stomach is like right. Sonia walks over to the well, and she starts to crank this bucket up out of the well. And as she does, she turns around and says, "Well, you've done it now." And she says, "I would get ready because what's going to approach is going to be very difficult.
What is going to approach?
Wait and see, young one, wait and see."
Well, that's very helpful.
And she's rolling this bucket up. I need initiative from all of you, please.
That's a horrible initiative. I can get a good initiative when stuck in mud and dirt.
Oh,
We're
that's
about
good.
to roll
But
it,
now, not
first.
so much.
and it's as if Inferna can see it coming. So,
I go first.
you go first. Battle
Nice.
cry.
Okay,
I rolled a net 20.
okay.
18.
Which, one moment.
And will
Children?
someone record the initiative for me in the order, please?
Which I've never used this one before.
You're good.
It gives bonuses to initiative. By chance.
Yeah.
I think it's a +2. There it is.
You're about to hear Sizwig's stomach growling soon because a little bit peckish.
Everybody gains a +2 to their initiative roll and gains temporary hit points equal to, well, 1.
Sure.
So what? I'm sorry, I couldn't
Plus 2
hear
to your
you.
initiative, and temporary hit points equal to 1 right now.
As Inferna goes,
Well, that helps since I'm hurting.
and Inferna goes, let's kill it.
We didn't know it.
I agree.
I don't know what it is, but it's gonna die.
And we can eat it.
Plus 2 to your initiative.
Well, if it dies, it is obviously eat it.
Hey,
If it dies, it's
Meg.
edible.
Possibly. We'll let you know
Meg.
if you can
Yeah.
eat it, Meg.
Meg, can you take your microphone and put it and point it to your face instead of the top of your head?
Okay.
There you
Is
go.
that better?
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Says Wig.
Oh, I thought that was the closest they could get.
No,
No,
you
you're
can
fine.
move it all you want.
Hey, Bard, will you do the same?
I've been fine. I can hear myself echo, actually.
It's fine.
But I will get it closer if you want.
Give me 3 seconds.
1, 2,
Stop trying to kill us,
Smoke
please.
bomb!
3. No, that's abysmal.
It is.
That's not a smoke bomb. That's abysmal.
Nat 20
Oh, right.
at
First.
a 28 plus whatever the 2, so at a 30.
Thank
Do you want our initiative over here?
No.
-8.
No.
Donut.
Maria get.
Donut. No, that would be Meg's initiative. Her initiative would
Why
be
did you
food.
say that?
Marie, what's your
She's just
initiative?
going to be eating non-stop.
We're gonna have to like order you food, aren't we?
Okay.
Possibly.
Who's recording initiative for me?
I got it. I just gotta hear it.
All right.
12.
Who's going first?
Ren.
What's your...
Okay.
What am I?
19.
Okay.
Philip.
13.
The blue mana potion is your well,
20.
Ren.
What's your dex mod?
That thing's huge.
You what?
You go first.
We got the same thing.
What?
20.
Not you, it's me.
What's your initiative?
I got it.
No, they don't go first. They have the same initiative, so he's going for her.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god.
It's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know. He might have something coming too.
Who's first?
Ren.
Okay. Currently, you don't see anything, but you definitely heard Inferna let out a cry as impending danger approaches, you would assume.
Okay. Well. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I have to shred identification.
Oh, there you go. See?
Wait a minute. All right. So, me being an investigator, I have a thing called That's Odd. Basically, it says I get to like just pick out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything obvious that's odd that is?
This whole place is odd.
Okay. Yeah. So
Extra odd.
I'm figuring all my investigator stuff's like I want to look at everything.
You can, if you would, do you roll? Is it a roll?
It says, when you enter a new location, such as a room or a corridor,
Yep.
this
Yep.
space, you immediately notice one thing out of the ordinary.
There are. So you know what a cat paw print looks like,
Yeah.
okay? There is the front of the cat paw print, like there's no back.
Like it's digigrade?
It's
Like
just
it's walking on its
yes.
hind legs?
You see those kind of going around this area.
Oh. Hey, there's some cat paw prints that are like digigrade, like they're walking on hind legs, not like people. Versus like a animal. No back pads. Could be
Cool.
something.
Who's
Read
next?
like anything else.
Unless you want to do anything else with your.
Terrain expertise, would that give anything?
Nope. Not yet. You haven't seen anything. Just the
Right.
just the
Just, I mean, I could
just
do
the
a
weird
survival
looking.
check.
Huh?
I could do a survival
Go ahead.
check.
You could probably tell how old they are, maybe.
Yeah, survival check, I get a +1 circumstance bonus.
Sure.
Because, you know.
Do it.
9.
They're definitely feline. You have no idea how old they are.
They were made by a cat.
Okay. I'll hold my last action
Sure.
for something.
Who's next?
Marie.
I'm gonna pull out my maul and get ready.
Okay. As you guys have traveled, you know that you have come across these bonded souls that have now taken ride or carriage in your own makeup of your mind. You know that it wasn't very long ago that Marie didn't have the proficiency to wield such a weapon. So she pulls out a two-handed maul, big giant hammer.
Seems big.
Does, right?
Oddly enough, you now have come to realize that you guys have never had the conversation about the dream that you had. So it's strange that your rogue
Is
has
holding a
maul.
mallet?
Your barbarian also just cast a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, as a reflex, I get to do the identify spell.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have done.
You're good.
Oh, yeah, reaction. Yes. It's true.
18.
You're identifying her spell?
Yeah.
You cast Warcry, right?
No. Called arms.
Called Arms.
Okay. So I know what that does.
Yep.
Okay.
You know it's not inherently something your barbarian
Yeah,
friend should be able to do.
So it was very obviously magic that she just did.
100%.
What the hell?
Okay, is it Arcana, occultism? What does it offer?
Arcana.
Because I would like that reaction as well to recognize spell.
Arcana?
Well,
What
it
kind of
depends
spell
on
is it?
what her spells offer.
No.
It's a focus spell.
It's probably religion. Then.
So it'd be religion or divine in nature. So,
Okay.
That
So
one.
yeah.
Religion.
yep.
Well, we'll give it a shot. No. I have no idea.
You can tell that she spoke the words with a conviction that your sister never had before.
Yeah, I know. When did you learn magic?
You've always had it.
I've always been able to do that.
No, you haven't.
Then why have you never done it?
You've absolutely never had that ability anyway.
We just started
Next.
traveling together.
Sure, we can't just
and
stand around
she
talking.
doesn't ever stop talking. So
I mean, you're right. You're not wrong.
like she would notice.
I would have noticed. I noticed magic.
I'm also going to stealth at my 21
Go for it.
behind that well.
Okay. Behind the well.
Sure.
Okay. Next.
Meg.
Who?
Meg.
Meg.
Meg, you're next.
So how far am I from the well?
Philip,
25
you
feet.
should have used some digitization instead of picking at it. It's not going to get any better.
It's drying, so you have to get the sludge off.
I'll pull out
So
my
gross.
weapon
Okay.
and I'll ready it, and I'll make sure it's loaded.
Yep.
It's cute. You guys are pulling your weapons out.
I'll use an action to move to the opposite side of where Marie went.
Here.
Yeah. Except on the other side. Yeah.
Okay.
Philip.
And
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Philip. So you readied your gun and you moved. You have one more. You holding it in case something comes out.
yeah.
Okay. Philip.
Okay, now Philip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, So, Ren pointed out the.
Tracks.
Cat prints.
Sorry. What would you like to? Can I identify them in any way, shape, or form? Like I know that they're there. He pointed them out. As a
What
droid.
knowledges do you have there, Philip?
What knowledges do I have?
Yep.
Oh, knowledges.
Their lores and your skills.
Like Arcana, like
Okay.
nature,
I hope you have nature.
occult.
All of them. Arcana and nature.
Okay.
And occult. I have all of them.
Which one would you like to roll?
Since we are a bipedal cat doesn't seem normal, so I don't feel like nature. Can I do Arcana?
You sure can.
25.
It's definitely not normal. It definitely doesn't. It's definitely not like walking on just 2 legs. It's definitely walking on 4 legs.
Okay.
It just doesn't have back pads.
And that's all I got. So this is
You-
very.
you are unfamiliar as to what
That's
this
fine.
is.
That's fine. It was an attempt.
It's not a cat.
Yeah, I guess I will. Actually, let's try this. No, I'll just wait and ready for whatever this threat is that she says it is.
Copy.
I thought I could figure it out. I don't know what it is. I'm more scared now.
Next. Is that everybody?
No, it's me and then it says Rick.
Okay.
I don't see a danger, right? Also, I've already had my weapon out.
Yep.
I'm walking in the ashlands. Why? would I ever put it away.
I believe that.
I'm gonna hold my actions.
Okay. For what trigger?
Something
back
appearing
here?
or something attacking.
Back here? Are you going to move or are you just going to stand here?
Yeah.
Okay. This is you, by the way.
Okay.
Where's Sonia?
At the well.
She was cranking it.
And she's cranking the well up.
Yep.
What direction was she looking when she said, now we've done it?
Oh, she was looking at you back here.
All right. I'm going to move up closer.
Where would you like to go? What's your movement speed?
25.
25 will get you there.
How about the one closer to the well, just this way? How about that?
Yep.
Let's go there. And that's one action. I will hold my other two, watching and listening for anything.
Okay.
Because if we're hearing it but not seeing it, that's when I will release.
Okay. As the round dissipates and as you crest the turn of the initiative, a creature coalesces out of the side of the well. And this creature looks like a ethereal cat that walks, and as it walks, it looks like the backs of his paws have been removed, but his hands are really wide, like almost webbed.
Can I use my held to do bardic knowledge?
You sure can.
Bardic law. Oh, well. 23.
23.
Yes.
That is a spirit-bound hellcat.
Well, shite.
Hellcat. Okay. None of those
So-
words together can be good.
Second of my actions, my last one. What do I know about it?
You know that, first of all, a hellcat doesn't belong here.
What? No.
Second of all, you know that they are extremely dangerous. They are solitary hunters. And you know that the fact that it's ethereal, that probably be hard to hit, or it'll be hard to damage. And there's no guarantee that defeating it will make it go away. Top of the round. Ren.
Well, that last action, I'm going to let you guys know what I know.
If you
with
have
my
held
last action.
if you have held actions, you can release them before we get to the top of the round.
I do.
I have one.
What would you like to do?
Quick draw.
Okay,
Fire.
do it.
Posit longbow. Sure, 12 isn't going to hit it.
It is not. You shoot, and this arrow just phases right through its chest and slams into the ground. And the cat turns his head like a proud predator and goes and opens his mouth, and there's no sound.
Just told you we wouldn't be able to hit it.
There's no sound. In your mind, you hear the cat roar, and your whole psyche kind of. Yep. But you guys see the cat open its mouth and roar.
Well,
Who else has got actions? We'll just start here. Philip, what are you doing?
Wild shape,
Okay.
and we are going to go just for shits and giggles canine.
Okay. What kind of canine?
it can one hit you. They're not very strong.
That's
What kind of canine? What do you turn into? A wolf?
whatever's Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
How big of a wolf does it allow you to turn into?
It does not give me
So you're,
specifics on size.
So you're probably still a medium.
Yeah.
Okay. Philip turns
Yes.
from a small little dude to a medium wolf as his bones just magically kind of go, and he just turns into a wolf with his dark hair and his kind of shimmering underbody as his gnome kind of gives way to the anger that subsides inside of him. Anyone else with held actions? You should have some from
I
the
do.
barbarian, yeah?
Yes.
What you got?
I'm gonna make my sister go, what? Again. I am casting spiritual armament.
What does that do?
It creates a ghostly magical echo of a weapon. And I have to roll an attack.
Inferno, as this coalesces out of your body, you know instinctively that you've always had this ability. At least that's the root in your mind. But what does it look like as this other consciousness is using your body to cast or do things that you have never done previously?
That is a ghostly parallax, similar to what I am wielding, flying through the air. And by the way, I hit with. Well, I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Where's my spell attack? I'm sorry.
You did say it was incorporeal, yes?
I can't find my spell attack on here. I'm sorry.
You're okay. Should be right there at the bottom. Is that it?
No, I got it. It is a 24, and my sister said it because it is incorporeal. This deals spirit damage.
Okay. Roll the damage. You have definitely hit the spirit-bound Hellcat.
10.
10. As you throw this axe, it blinks in and out of existence as it leaves your hand. You have never seen her use this ever
Nope.
in your life. This axe that she's physically holding her axe, but she looks like she's about to throw it, and the hand motion just moves, and you just see an echo of an axe leave her hand, and it shoots towards this spirit-bound Hellcat, and it slashes this thing right in the chest. Again,
Who are you?
the cat lowers itself to the ground, and it opens its mouth with this feral-looking scream. In your head, Inferno, you hear the most guttural scream of a yowling cat you've ever heard in your life. And I need you to make me a will saving throw, please. If I'm not mistaken, you are immune to frightened, correct? Or frightened? You have something that reduces your...
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I am shake it off.
You feel all of the hair on the back of your neck stand up, and you feel this just sickening, just chill right up your body. Yours reduces it by 1, correct?
Correct.
You are frightened 1.
Okay. The ghost axe returns to my hand, and I would like to try to sustain the spell.
Go for it. Roll that concentration. Should be it should just take an action to sustain it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
takes one action.
Takes an action to sustain.
Well, next round it'll take
Right.
an action to
Right, to sustain.
sustain.
all sustain spells on the following round. You'll just use an action to sustain whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay, you see a horrendous looking wound appear on the cat's chest where the spiritual axe dug into the cat where Inferno had thrown it, and then just as quickly as it hit it and the cat yowled, like opened its mouth, the axe appeared back in her hand.
Also, this is sanctified.
Well, that's rude as shit. No one likes your sanctified spirit armament.
Against the ghost thing.
Right, top of the order.
Hey.
I asked who had actions left.
This was the held actions.
Yes.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I was confused. I was like, I go after my sister.
Devise stratagem.
Okay.
You do it once a round. You assess a foe's weaknesses in combat and use them to formulate a plan to attack against your enemy. Choose a creature. You see that thing.
Copy.
That thing.
And roll a d20.
Woohoo! Not that D20.
If
Maybe
you strike,
should use the green one.
yeah, the green one's better.
We'll just,
Wait, was that a D12?
No, that's a 20.
Oh, okay. That was a D12.
If you strike the chosen creature later this round, you must use the result of the roll you made to devise a stratagem for your strike's attack roll instead of rolling. You may make this only for the first strike, and not any subsequent. So basically, all right. So I get to use my intelligence modifier to my attack roll instead of my strength or dex. I rolled a 3. So yeah, I'm not gonna hit it.
okay.
So I'm gonna try to hit it and
Fail.
whack.
Yep. You shoot it with an arrow, right?
Yeah.
And the arrow just the same
It just
slides right through it, and it just sticks in the ground, right?
yep.
You're hitting the thing, and it's just
Yeah.
phasing through it.
I know. I'm gonna try arrow again.
Okay.
No.
I mean, right through it.
I rolled a 2. No.
Right through it. Next,
Holding.
your last one. Okay.
I'm gonna cast electric arc.
Okay.
I don't know what it because it's a cantrip. It should just go through
Your
according to this.
there should be a save, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, basic reflex.
For half. Right? Because it's reflex for all.
Okay. What's the damage?
Got to do more damage if you want to actually hit it.
3.
3. You see Marie reach out, and lightning jumps from her hands right off the end of her hand that's got the maul. So she's got this maul, and she just reaches out, and lightning shoots from her hands, arcs across the opening of the well,
Listen,
We're definitely in the
my
Twilight
face is
Zone right
just
now.
as confused.
This is insane.
and
None
then
of you had
jumps
magic
to the
before.
cat, and the cat turns and looks, and these beady little yellow eyes turn, and you hear that kind of growl hiss in your head. All of you just kind of see the cat again lower itself to the ground and like open its mouth about yay far, and you don't hear anything at all. No sound. Next, unless you want to do more.
I mean, how far away from it am I?
You currently are 10 feet.
No. Because I can't reach it. I don't really want to be next to it right now with nothing else that I can do. So that was a 2 action.
You can hold your actions.
Yeah, I'll hold in case it gets closer. I can hit it.
Okay. Next. Meg.
Okay, do I have direct sight of the danger kitty?
Yep.
Okay.
Danger kitty.
All right, so I already have my gun out and ready,
Yep.
so I'm going to take aim for the wound.
Go for it.
10.
You hear in the deafening silence of the forest, you hear a gun explode. Boom! And a bright flash at the end of Meg's pistol, and a bullet just whizzs through, past the well, and right through the ethereal cat, and you see it explode in dirt across the ground as the round goes through the cat and into the ground. And the cat just looks and turns and looks at you, and it's kind of waving back and forth.
All right, I'll take another shot.
Okay. The cat's almost taunting you now. Like the cat has raised its head up, and you take another shot. Again, complete silence. Just boom! Bright flash of light, and you're just shooting holes in the ground. You see dirt just flying up on the other end as your bullet is slamming into the ground, and this cat has just got its little yellow eyes looking at you.
All right, well, I'm out of ideas. Anybody else?
Next.
Philip?
One question.
Sure.
In animal form, can I use my own spells, or am I stuck to animal? It doesn't say in the description.
I mean, you can like wiggle your tail and
that's
verbal and semantic stuff to cast. It's just like you're like dog, wiggle, wiggle, spin around.
Okay, so it does still work.
Yes.
That's fine.
I really want to see that.
That's fine.
Me too.
Then
Bark,
I
bark, bark,
will-
bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, wiggle,
Where the
wiggle.
hell to go?
Shuffle,
Scorching
shuffle,
blast?
electric car.
Yes.
What is that?
Electric bark.
What is that little yellow orange bead thing?
Will no.
How big is this?
I do my little spin around,
He's like a
wag my
medium.
tail, fireball,
He's like
hurl,
normal-sized dog.
tree
Like,
explodes.
I mean, animal dog.
I missed it.
Like
What'd you get?
monkey.
11.
What spell did you
Yeah,
cast?
but it's a
Scorching
medium-sized
blast?
animal.
Okay. So as
he
you
got bigger.
spin around and bark and yip and up and in the air, there is just a trail of this flame that just shoots from the mouth of this dog, and it just sails right through the chest of this cat, and the cat shifts his eyes from Meg and looks at you in these little burning yellow eyes, and the cat gets really low to the ground and starts kind of like all the hair in the back of the cat stands up.
And now that he's looking at me, I realize he's a lot larger than I originally thought he was. That's a problem, guys.
At that moment, he realized he done fucked up.
To be honest, a lot of things are a lot bigger than you.
Several
Aw.
And in this moment, he
things.
realized
Most
he
things
fucked
are
up.
bigger than you.
Tumbleweed, chair,
My
Um,
boots.
boots.
With that
With the fur.
horrible failure and new knowledge that this is a much larger creature, I will wild shape into an ape instead.
Okay.
Wow, bull. Bull's
So-
my
No
favorite.
bull.
So the dog,
No.
magic swirls around Philip and the dog, and he turns into a giant ape, not giant,
He's
but a big
Transformer.
ape,
A big ape.
standing in the square where the canine once was. Next.
Hit it again.
Go ape
The
shit.
sustained action. Take the same amount of actions as casting the spell.
Just takes one to sustain.
Well, I will hit it again with that spell.
Okay.
So it would still be the 2 actions to cast the spell. That's what she's asking.
If I'm sustaining it.
Sustain plus do.
It should be just the attack with the weapon.
Okay.
Because it's
Yeah, you're using
'Cause
the
you don't
action
have
to
to cast
sustain
it
it,
now.
right? And now you're just attacking with the weapon.
20.
That will hit.
There we go.
10 again.
She throws this axe, and it just it just shudders in and out of existence as it comes out of her hand, and slams into the cat, and the cat turns, and its mouth opens up, and it opens up, and you see this glint of like fire in the back of the cat's throat.
Oh shit.
And I need you to make me a will saving throw.
Okay. I have a 20.
20. You are not further frightened, but you can tell that you have definitely garnered the attention of this cat, and it really probably doesn't care much about anybody else at this point.
I'm the only one that can hit it.
So
Yeah, pretty much.
we're just like, hey, hit me, hey, hit me, hey, hit me, hey, hit
Wait,
me.
you have anything else?
I have one more action.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Where's everybody compared to me?
You are actively back here.
Okay.
The most ranged barbarian ever.
Right. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It doesn't have what I want.
Okay.
But it doesn't have
The damage.
it doesn't have how I do it either, or how many actions it takes.
Let's do. Did you find it or no?
I think. Hang on.
You're next, so just
Oh, I'm
be
ready.
ready.
I'm ready. Absolutely ready.
I am sorry. This is new.
You're okay. You were possessed by a whole new soul last week, so
Yes.
or last time we played.
So. I would say that it probably has the same damage
Yep.
as
I would agree.
that. So. All right.
I should have.
Basic reflex.
Okay. $24.
I'm pretty sure.
You'll take half.
Yeah.
Yep.
8?
Yep.
2d6.
8.
Okay.
And it's the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just try. Just a second.
Yeah, I totally forget.
3.
3.
3 damage.
Okay.
I didn't select one.
As the cat opens its mouth and is staring at Inferna and has that light in the back of his throat, Inferna looks at it, opens her mouth wide, and a bout of flame comes out of her mouth at the cat.
Okay. You see
Seriously, Twilight Zone.
you see your sister spout a line of
I'm
cone.
starting
It is-
to wonder
it
if
is
that's
a
my
cone,
sister.
And it is more like a roar.
Okay.
Yep,
So she lets
starting
out
to wonder if
she lets
that's
out
my sister.
a juggernaut style roar, and flames just spew from her mouth in the direction of this cat.
All right.
As the fire slams into this cat, Inferno, I need you to make me a perception check. How much damage did you do?
3.
You see the wounds that you had done slowly go.
Heal up. I'm watching for fire and what it does to it. I've been watching.
You're next.
Right.
What next?
So, fire, not good, but we can try another type of thing. How about we play with its mind? I have to roll a d4. And it needs to make me a will save, as everyone within 30 feet of me is hearing this jaunty tune in the head, almost as if it's coming just from out of nowhere. It's fiddles and just this sound as I do pull my lute, and you also see me just kind of point to it and start conducting, so to speak. If it fails its will save, I guess we'll see something.
It rolled a natural 19 on the die.
Oh, well, then we see nothing. You hear that?
As you all are standing in this clearing with the well, again, this is the most silent place you've ever been in your life, and then all of a sudden you hear an eruption of music.
Only in the mind.
From your mind, and it's almost jarring. The sound all of a sudden, just like if you've got in your car and you've left the radio turned up and you turn the car on and it's and everyone just kind of is caught off guard as this sound just erupts into your mind.
That I was at night.
That's for sure.
It was, but as far as the cat goes, it felt this desire well up to start dancing. And it apparently fought it down, but that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone likes to dance.
You could dance if you want to. You could leave your friends behind.
It could have tried to sing. There's a chance.
Yeah.
That's why I have to roll.
Next. Should be at the top, right?
Top of the round.
So the cat will jump through the well, face through the entire well, come out on the other side, phases completely through Sonia, and lands in front of Sizzwick, and will hiss in your mind, and you will hear the sound of that feral cat's hiss in your brain, and it'll raise this claw, and as it raises this claw, you can see where the back pad was. It looks like it's been removed.
Cut out.
And so these elongated claws come out of the front of the cat's paw, and it rakes it across your chest.
Does it look like a wound?
In the small amount of time that it raised and looked, it doesn't look like a fresh wound, but it looks like it was probably done to the cat.
All right.
That's 16, probably not going to hit you.
No.
Okay, the cat will try again.
I duck.
That's an 18 on the die, so that's a 23.
That's going to hit.
The cat will rake this claw across your chest for 6 damage. And as it rakes its claw across your chest, it leaves this almost like as if you were cauterizing a wound across your chest. It doesn't even feel like there's contact to your skin with the claws. It's just like this, your flesh just rips open as the claws just kind of pass through your flesh. And it is just tearing open your chest as it slashes at you. For its last action, it will bear down and it will attempt to intimidate you. Probably not with a 12.
That's a what?
Your will DC?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. You can see it. It kind of looks at its paw and then puts it back on the ground, and it lowers its eye, and its little yellow eyes look at you, and you can tell that it's tried to kind of influence you, but you have staved it off.
Well, seemed like it could have been a little disheartening, but I actually have keep up appearances.
Yep.
So just in case there's something that it gets from making me scared,
Okay.
I would like that deception roll to make it think that it worked.
Go for it.
That's a deception of a 24. It's DC.
Okay.
So I don't know what its perception DC is. It's versus its perception DC.
Yep. I got it.
All right. So I'm going to make it think that I'm scared.
Great.
I cower back.
Coming back over here, Mr. Wren.
Well, I could shoot at it once because it's held action.
Go for it.
gonna try to shoot it. $15.
Negative.
All right. Awesome.
So
Top of the order.
top of the round.
All right. I'm like, fuck this. I point my finger and I wiggle it
Okay.
and I go, bad kitty. And a phase bolt comes out of it.
Do you have magic too?
Phase bolt. And I'm targeting that one creature. Let's see, energy is up phase until it reaches the... So what it's doing is a bolt of magical energy that stutters and bounces around in and out and it phases until it reaches it. And then I go against the target's AC.
Yep.
16 won't get it.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it against its normal AC or is it off guard or flat-footed?
Is it flat-footed to me?
Well, I need to know what the spell.
Okay. So it says it says roll against your target's AC. If the target has any circumstance bonuses to AC, such as from a shield or cover, reduce that bonus by 2 for this attack.
Gotcha. All right. So you miss. The phase bolt goes straight through it.
Okay. And I try to shoot it with my bow as my last action.
Go for it.
14 on the die, plus 7, so is that 21?
You got him.
Does it hit it?
Yep.
All right, so it's 1d8.
Damage.
Sorry. I know, I was like, where is it? 2.
2.
Probably didn't do shit.
You shoot the arrow and you watch as it starts to phase through its body like all the rest of them, and then it just stops. And the cat is obviously was looking at Sizwick, and you see his little beady head kind of go, and you see these little yellow eyes
Bad kitty.
look at you, and in your head you hear that.
Do I have to make a save or anything?
Not yet.
Okay. Grr. What does the fox say?
Miss Marie.
I'm gonna move around to where I'm next to it.
Would you like to pass?
I don't care.
Flank
Okay.
it.
You're gonna flank it?
Yep.
Can I be your flanking buddy?
You're not up there.
You're not even up there.
I'm
You're back
threatening
here.
it. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna power attack with my little maul.
It's not that
It's
little.
not little.
Yeah, it's not that little.
So if we're opposite of each other, I'm still threatening it, so I can still flank it. Then I get to do all my sneak attack.
What you got there?
Do we get hero points?
Wait, what?
No.
No?
What you got there?
How many?
Did Marie
10?
just-
10?
Okay.
I don't think 10's gonna do it.
Alright,
So
Oh,
you,
no.
You see this
whole
hammer
turn.
go up, and she comes down and she lets out this feral kind of scream, and this hammer just right through the back end of the cat, and just poof, that thud as the
Ow.
hammer phases straight through the cat, hits the
Did
ground,
you roll a 1?
and dirt just goes up in the air.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
Definitely rolled a 1.
You were
Was
the
power
most,
attack 2 actions?
Yeah, 2 actions.
You're the
Save.
most chill barbarian.
0
That's
actions.
it for you. Next, Meg.
Raging
To
yet.
get angry.
You want you to
All right.
her. That's it.
Not good.
It is right next to you.
Okay.
It's not your friend.
Could be.
Really don't
We're
have
gonna
any
have
other
that lady
weapons
turn.
other than my guns on me.
I mean, they both like the food.
It doesn't have any friends, so she can't kill it to make it her friend.
Take a step back. You could always step
What if we
back.
could just make it our friend?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move away.
How far do you want to move?
Other side of the well. I'm gonna hold my last 2 actions just to see if I can get any ideas of what to do from
Okay.
here.
Sounds good. Philip?
Philip is actually going to. We're gonna try Scorching Blast again.
Okay.
It didn't work on the river.
No,
Well, no.
no
But
fire.
this is not a river.
Oh, too late.
It heals
No
it.
fire.
Too late.
You just watched me spit flame at it, and
It got better.
healed it.
better.
It missed anyway.
That's
So
probably
more
a
trees
good thing.
exploding.
What kind of effect is that? Is it a line? Is it a cone? Is it
It
a target?
is.
Line, cone, target.
You're a line cone target.
I know.
It just says blast. 30 feet.
Oh, so it was,
Yeah. It's.
you target a point and it goes out.
That didn't work.
Where did you put it?
Where did I put it?
Mm-hmm.
In the direction of whatever's directly behind the cat, apparently.
Talk to the microphone.
What's the save?
What's the save? It's just an attack.
Okay.
There is no.
And it's a AOE. It's a blast, right? A radius.
Then there should be.
There should be a save.
No, it's just a. Hold on. You invoke a massive fire into the air around your outstretched fist. For the remainder of your turn, you can blast targets with 30 feet with a fire by spending a single action. And it doesn't.
So
Yeah, it's an
essentially-
attack.
it's turning your melee attack into a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're essentially going like, and then over there it's exploding in fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Kind of
sounds
like
good.
throwing a ghost axe.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. But better.
Okay,
Mine's better.
That didn't work. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image,
okay,
and now there are 3 of me.
Yes.
okay.
I'm not hitting the dude, so let him try to hit me, I guess. One of me.
Can you flank with yourself?
Can I flank with myself?
No, you can't. Not with the mirror image.
Okay. I saw it happen in a movie. Or
Well,
Video
it
still.
depends. Technically, if it has corporeal form
Inferno.
and it threatens the cat. Okay.
My sustain spell lasts for a minute, so it's not been that yet.
Okay.
So, there's our but it's still
Yep.
going. So, okay. 21.
That'll hit.
Take 14.
14.
Just throw your axe
Ghost
again.
axe again.
Yeah.
Goes
So
out.
the axe slams
Returns.
into the side of this cat, and this cat looks around your sister and screams at you. And I need you to make me a will
Hold on. I have
saving
another
throw.
action.
Sure.
Intimidate.
Go for it. Move.
Nope, I'm
She did give it a look back. I did see it. She gave it that side eye.
Alright. My intimidation is a 23.
Okay. You can tell that you have scared the cat. It is much less likely to try and come and attack you at this current point. Please make me a will save.
does it have like poofy tail now?
No.
I got a 13.
13.
Yep.
You are
Right.
frightened.
Doesn't she have something that reduces that one step?
Yeah. He's pushing out frightened 2. She's getting 1 because it reduces it by 1.
So now she's frightened 1.
2.
And if you don't
Two.
get frightened again, it goes away after a
So
round.
it's actually frightened 3, but she's.
She would technically be frightened 4, but it doesn't stack like that. So it always goes to 2. So she will always stay at 1 until.
Wow.
Well, and it
Until she
also
can-
one goes away every round
Right.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So it keeps coming back. Got,
Right.
got it. Yeah. I mean, that's
Just
still
keeps
pretty
adding
powerful.
it back onto her.
Right.
Yeah. So just like.
He's just trying to keep her frightened.
Right.
Yeah. My butthole puckers a little,
Yeah.
and these pieces are off.
Well, I don't know. Doesn't it look like my sister has done the most damage
Yes.
to it? Yeah,
she's-
so
she's
of
kicking
course
his ass.
it's puckering and trying to make her pucker. So yes, with that, we're right here beside it.
Yes.
It's my turn. Yes.
It is your turn.
Oh, perfect. I would like to back up a little bit. A little bit more. I want to back up behind that mirror image of. There we go. All right.
Meat shield.
With that,
Maybe.
Could
Maybe.
be. Could be Philip.
has Sonia just been standing there watching?
I forgot she was even fucking here.
So much hope. All right. The thing seems to have a decent amount of will, so we're going to go with something else entirely. I'm going to go with a ray of frost. So everyone hears the sound of icicles cracking just before they fall and break. And as I put out my hand toward it, that's when you hear that crackling sound break, as if icicles had hit the ground, and I will send a ray of frost at it. So, 20.
That hits.
Right. And they do need to apparently make a save, but it doesn't say which one.
Versus.
Oh, it could possibly freeze to the ground. I would assume that would be
Reflex, probably.
probably. It doesn't say.
It doesn't
So,
say that it's
but
any save.
it is
It's
an
a ray.
attack
I
and
don't
a
find-
save.
I think rays just hit.
No, this has a secondary thing that happens.
Oh, and that would have
So,
a save.
and that would be 5 cold damage,
Okay.
and then the spell DC is 19.
You see the ice slam into the wound that your sister has created, and it literally just hits the wound, and you see icicles form on the inside and press open this wound. And it's literally like pushing the cat's arm almost off of its body.
Like it did more damage than it
Correct.
should have. Oh, I like that. So
And then you see the cat lift its paw off the ground as it's like starting to freeze, but it pulls its paws off of the ground
Just do like
and,
the cat
and lets
teeth
a
thing.
kind of shakes, and you see all this ice start to fall off the side of the cat.
all right. Well, I wish I could do that again. Do it again. I wish I could.
I love those.
I moved back and I cast.
Yep.
So that's it for me.
The cat will turn its attention to Marie, who is here, and take a swipe at Marie. 23,
Yep.
and you will take 9 damage as this cat rakes its claw across your chest, and the claw itself passes through your flesh, and it feels like it's literally just like ripping at the insides of your body. And the cat will scream in your mind, and with a final action of his, he will jump into the well and vanish inside the well and let out this feral scream. And I need everyone to make a will save.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I got an 18.
18,
20.
20,
15.
15,
9.
9,
Oh,
18.
18,
20.
20. Siswick, you are frightened 3 as this cat lets out the most god-awful sound. It's audible in your mind, but you can see the shockwave come up out of the well and down and across the ground as it shoots across. And
Just in case, deception
Sure.
17,
sure.
so that it doesn't know I'm scared.
Okay. Sonia will stop with the bucket at the top. And she will dip her hand into the bucket and kind of sprinkle water across the area. And you hear the sound of like you thrown hot water, like water on a hot griddle. Like it's sizzling.
Like it's being consecrated.
Roll me religion. Roll religion.
Can I just take a bardic?
I got a 10.
Sure.
Take a bardic.
I got a 10 too.
No, that it's religious.
You have
stuff.
no
I
idea. You have no idea what she's doing, but
11.
as the water is leaving her hands, you can see it vaporizing in the air as she's throwing it right and left and out in front of her and behind you, and you just hear the sound of that cat just kind of getting quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter in the well. And she turns after the bucket. She sticks a little rod in the bucket so the bucket doesn't fall back down into the well. And she turns and looks at you and says, Test 2. Know your enemies and know how to defeat them. Let's go. And she takes off from the well.
Okay,
and with
I'm
that,
hurting.
we're
Okay,
going to go
what-
to a break, and we're going to come back and figure out if Sizwick and friends can pass the trials of,
It's always just we need a name for the group.
if they can
Sizwick
pass
and
the
friends.
trials of Sonia and get through the ash waste. We'll be back.
Definitely need a name.
Can I do the thing now?
The thing, it'll be like a twig.
Jet, cut.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I do the thing?
As you guys have finished the test that Sonia has put in front of you, where she reminded you that in order for you to be successful, you're going to have to understand the enemies that you fight and find their weaknesses. She says, the next test will surely prove whether or not you'll be able to pass through the waste, or you'll just join the endless armies that live here of the undead. And she says, this way.
Hold.
Here we
Before you
go.
continue,
Speak up, barbarian.
hold before we continue. There's something I want to do. I cast heal.
What kind of
Wait,
heal?
okay, no. How in the absolute hell are you casting magic? Sister, you've never cast magic in your life and suddenly you're flinging spells like it's nothing. You get angry and you fight things and you cut into them and now all of a sudden you're throwing a spiritual weapon of some sort and now you're healing
my
us?
axe. I threw
By the way,
my
how
axe.
much healing did you give me? I'm not feeling well. I'm just saying.
9.
Better than nothing.
Yes.
Still not
Why are you
feeling well.
complaining?
I'm not complaining. I'm wondering when you started casting magic.
I've always been able to do this.
She's always been able to do it as long as she can remember. Just like I have, and you have, and he has,
No, no.
she has, and
I've always been able to. My sister has not. Ever.
Obviously, it runs in our bloodline.
Do you both have red hair?
Oh, where's
Okay, what she's doing is not what I do.
Look, I am an investigator, and I say you both have red hair, you both can cast magic, that's how this works.
Oh, problem solved.
That's not how that works.
You were gonna call
At
it
all.
stupid, weren't you?
I
You
was
were,
still, I was
weren't
still
you?
taken back from the other comment, and so now I didn't even hear what that one was. What was that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Are you guys talking and walking?
Yes.
Yes.
Naturally.
Well, after I cast heal, yes.
Once I shut my mouth long enough in shock that my sister just cast heal.
That never happens.
What? No.
It's
I
always
did it for quite a while through this woods. We snuck through there. I was not the one talking or making noise.
Lies.
I wear chainmail. I don't care.
Do you know how hard that was?
Right.
I mean, you never shut up.
As you guys
Usually.
as you guys press through the forest tends to clear, and you come across an old wrought iron gate. The gate itself is half ajar, and through the gate you see a giant black tree with red moss growing up the outside of this tree. And what looks to be a ruin of some kind of building that was once built or constructed next to this tree so that it would fall under the shade, but has since been dilapidated. And Sonia pushes the gate open and she says, the final test, you go alone.
Wow.
I
Like-
step
You
through
mean
the
you're
gate.
not coming?
Not at all.
Like alone?
Oh, you all can go together.
Alone.
Alone. So yeah.
We go without our guide.
You mean the one keeping us all alive? Yes, that one.
She didn't do anything to keep us alive.
No, actually, she pretty much almost caused us all to die.
No, we
No,
caused
she
that.
gave us warning several
Hey,
times. No warnings for this one.
You go alone.
HMFIC. We entered a new area. Something odd about it.
Roll me,
The black tree with the red moss.
you have religion?
I don't-
Right.
Roll it.
Possibly a little odd.
Is it just like a normal knowledge check?
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
It's
This-
cursed and haunted.
This place is
Sunshines and rainbows.
It's about as normal and boring as it gets.
this place is probably a area where there has been desecration or some foul acts have taken place here. Probably why this whole area is wacky.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wacky's a good word.
After dealing with all this so far,
She's still talking.
She's ushering you.
of course I am.
Sonia is
I-
ushering you guys through the gate.
Oh,
I have
I'll
already
move,
stepped
but
through
I'm
the
not
gate,
actually
and
talking
I am
to you. This is
walking.
more of an internal monologue here.
Great.
I'm trying to
She
see
pulls the gate
if
closed,
I've
and as
heard,
the gate closes,
if I've heard anything about these tests in
You-
my life,
you can
any
roll
kind
it.
of stories
Sure.
at all. That would be a 15 bardic lore.
there's tons of stories of people who have been tested through the ash waste to see if they are worthy to pursue the presence of the black obelisk.
Oh, so now at least we know what we're being tested for. Well, at least I do.
As you hear the gate slam behind you, you all look around and you realize that where you were once walking in as a group of 6, you walk in and you don't see the other 5 that have
course
walked in
not.
with you.
Because why would we?
Seriously. See invisibility.
You don't see anybody.
Just figured I'd check. That lasts for a while, so.
Okay.
So great.
Who moves first?
I do.
Where do you like to go?
Straight on.
To,
What?
you see a
That's what we see?
dilapidated building with a giant black tree with red moss growing around it. You're going to move first.
Yes.
Where would you like to go?
I'm walking up to the building.
Who wants to move next?
I'm going.
Where would you like to go?
Can I see anybody's footprints on
You
the
see
ground?
nothing.
Fantastic. That building looks like I shouldn't go in there, so apparently that's where I'm going.
Seems about right.
That's how it works.
No, that tracks.
Who's going
That and
next?
it's me.
I will, because I bet there's a kitchen in there. So I'm going definitely immediately, right after Sizwick.
You don't see anybody. When you hear the gate lock, all of your friends disappear, and it's just you standing, and you see the building. So you don't know if anyone's moved or no one's moved or where anybody is.
Well, if I knock anyone over in my rush to the kitchen, I apologize in advance.
Fair.
And I may share a crumb or two with you.
Just
Okay.
watch out for the
Appreciate
axe.
Is that you just talking out loud to no one now?
Next.
I go to the tree.
Go to the tree. Go to the
That's not-
tree.
That's not the tree.
So I'm going to pursue a lead
Okay.
because every adventure is an investigation.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend a minute looking for details of a potential clue.
Okay.
So does anything kind of stick out?
I'll get back to you. Philip.
As a druid, these black tree, is it something I would have seen before, or is it something that only exists in ash waste?
Roll me nature. Are you approaching the tree, or are you still standing far back looking at
I'm going
it?
to approach the tree.
Gotcha.
I don't know where my D20 went.
You can't play this game without the D20.
No, you can.
Nature of 27?
Where is
27. You've never seen anything like this tree.
D6.
Okay.
You've heard stories through your druidic connections that there are trees like this that are used for nefarious activities like sacrifices and things like that. And the negative energy that takes place is what destroys the roots and taints the roots of this tree, which causes it to grow black from the ground. The taller the tree, the worse the atrocities.
Oh, goody.
Oh, how tall is this tree exactly?
Well, you're this big on the board.
Lots of atrocities.
It's at least
To be
4
fair,
of you.
you're also really small.
Okay, how many toddlers can we stack?
I seem like a... Hey. 3 of us in a trench
Okay.
coat and we're fine.
What are you doing?
I keep moving into the building.
You get to the threshold of the building, and I need you to make me a will saving throw.
20.
20. This feels bad, like really bad. You have suppressed whatever the fear is that's coming out of this building, but as you walk in this place, there is iconography, there are things about this place that you just, this feels wrong. Sizwick,
Yes?
what are you doing?
Humming to make myself feel a little better.
Okay. Are you using an actual ability?
Not yet.
Okay, you're just singing to
Sure it's
yourself?
coming.
Okay.
Yes. Definitely want to. I'm definitely humming. This is too quiet around here. There's no one here to talk to.
Okay.
And I'm still going into the building.
Will saving throw as you cross the threshold of the building.
Yeah, I think I'll inspire myself with some more of my humming at that point. And that will saving throw will be a 27.
When you start to inspire yourself and you're humming, right? You're singing or whatever you're doing to yourself, as those notes leave your mouth, the very area in the surrounding just contaminates what comes out of your mouth. And as you know,
It sounds off key, doesn't it?
it sounds
that's
terrible.
horrible.
You still get the
No.
benefit. You still get the benefit of your
No, I
inspire.
can't take the benefit. It's a 26. I can't take the benefit of tainted note.
It is
Can't happen.
terrible.
No, I can't. I can't take it. So no. So it's only a 26. Sorry.
You also suppress the fear that comes from this building. When you look in, you see the same thing I described to your sister. There is iconography on the ground. There's symbols. There's candles that are still lit. There are books and a lectern and things that just feel gross and nasty in this building.
All right.
Meg,
Is that as far as I can get?
it's as far as you want to move right now.
Not really. I want to go touch something.
She's curious.
Meg,
So I can see the building, right?
you can absolutely see the building.
Can I try to maybe move towards the back, Like
Yeah.
try to
Like go around.
maybe look through windows.
Sure.
Yeah.
Find
There's
the kitchen.
There's a couple windows up here, and there's an actual place where the building has split on the side, and you can obviously look in there.
Yeah. Can I go there? And
Sure. As you pass through the side and you get a glimpse into the building, I need that will saving throw as you start to see the decrepitness that's inside the building.
6.
You don't want to go any further into this building. This is like rock to your soul. Like it makes you you have shivers in places you didn't know could have shivers.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I'm gonna
Marie.
keep looking for the kitchen.
I go look at the tree.
Okay. You we're out of the tree. There's the tree has a big opening at the base, and then it kind of goes around, and there's an opening on the back side of the tree.
The opening in front of me.
Okay.
My D20 is my
That's a good place for
I'll
it.
get back to you.
Okay.
Philip.
pocket. Where I found my D20.
Excellent. Welcome back to the game, sir.
You could have just been telling him he failed until he found it.
He's his own detriment, rolling the D12 instead of the D20. It's fine.
Yeah, it's. I'm actually interested in the tree.
Are you going to walk up?
I'm going to approach the tree.
Are you going to look in the opening? The same, like there's an opening at the front of the tree, and then there's an opening at the back of the tree.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Ren.
I don't like that.
I got the same thing.
You have stood in the outskirts of this area for a minute, and I know you guys have not taken a minute in your actions, but for you, time has just whipped through, and as you observe this area, there's nothing in you that wants to go inside that building, but there's everything in you that wants to know what happened here. Your curious nature just sees all of the things, and you're starting to put this puzzle piece together of the atrocities that have taken place here. And you can see the flickering of the candle lights coming out of the corner of the building. And as you're standing there, you can almost smell like, maybe that's burnt flesh or burnt hair. You're not sure. From this distance, you're not sure you know what that is.
I'm taking notes, writing everything down, and moving in.
Okay. Marie and Philip, I need you to roll me a perception check, please.
17.
24.
Okay. As you guys press into this area, you see a figure with angelic wings strapped up on the inside of this tree.
No.
Oh.
And you see this harness across its chest and this contraption that is nailed into its back as this thing has been speared up on the inside of this tree. If you have religion, please roll it.
$27.
Glad I
I
did.
don't know. 17 plus 5. It's late.
It's more than enough.
Nailed it.
You see, to the best of your knowledge, what looks to be a deceased solar angel strapped to the inside of this tree with this wicked contraption harness on his chest that looks like it has pierced through his chest, and there's like a machine attached to its back that goes up the core of this tree.
Nope. Nope.
Right. Inferno,
Yes.
you guys are checking out the building.
Want to go touch it.
I'm going further in.
Okay. As you step in, there is an obvious summoning circle on the ground with a giant symbol in the middle. And you can see that the summoning circle is disturbed on the side of the room that is closest to the tree. Siswick.
Closest to the tree.
You said there were books and all kinds of things.
There's
in
all
there.
kinds of things.
Obviously, I'm stepping in. I'm seeing the summoning circle. I presume I'm still a little creeped out, but curiosity gets the better of me. Can I get an arcana on the circle as I pick up a book?
Roll that Arcana.
That would be a 21.
That is a high-level summoning circle that's used to entrap extraplanar beings. And you can see that the summoning circle has been disturbed at the corner of where the tree is. Meg.
Disturbed as in
The circle is broken.
broken?
Yes. Meg, what do you do? You don't want to go in this building.
Okay, so
This is nightmare fuel.
So I'm gonna assume there are a bunch of something dead in there, whatever. So I will go with the rest of the
You don't
tree.
see them. It's
I
just
don't
you
see
alone.
Yeah, you still don't see any of us.
Okay, so
Oh,
try to move.
bitch, she said you go alone. Of course.
Am I the only
I
one that
open
heard
the
that?
book, I slam it back, and that's what I yelled. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. But
You're
none of
just
you
now
hear me.
getting that? Really?
Busy with other things.
I go in there anyways.
Okay, make me a will saving throw.
I was busy with other things, okay?
28.
Nice.
Okay, you suppress the fear that you obviously know.
That's
These are
an
the
actual 20, actually.
That's you know that everything that you're doing is against everything that you want to do, but your curiosity just pulls you in. Whether it's where's the kitchen or it's what in the world is actually going on here, and you press into the side of this building. As you walk in, you are pressing into the same summoning circle that your friends have seen, but again, you don't see them. There's a summoning circle on the ground. You're walking in, and there's a lectern or a big pulpit type thing in front of you, and you see a symbol and a bloodied dagger slammed into the side of the lectern that you can see. Ren,
I press on.
as you approach, you see the same summoning circle that all of your friends have seen. Giant symbol on the ground, disturbed on the side of the tree. Books, lectern. Go for it.
Is it a will save?
No, you've already passed your will save.
Okay.
You back here, you knew what was going on.
Okay. I rolled a 6 for some reason.
Your studies tell you that the atrocities that have happened here are things of legend. This isn't something that you would ever see.
This is a normal massacre. This is-
Heroes or villains.
Yeah.
This is not something you would see.
Got it.
Philip, Marie, what do you do?
I rush into the tree.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get the angel down.
Also.
I say, I'm not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, you push into the center of the tree, and as you step through the threshold of the vines of the tree that have opened up, this Solar's angel's eyes
Oh,
open up, and there's light just beaming out of the eyes, and it lights up the whole inside of this tree. And as you press in, it struggles against this rack that it's on, and you hear the audible scream as this angel is just in pain. And as you look around, you see, well, I guess, do you look around, or do you just rush up to the angel?
I rush up to the angel.
Okay, you rush up to the angel. It has big, giant, like nail type appendages stuck through its chest where this harness is attached, and then through its back, his big rings where there's clips, and it's suspended up into the tree, and its arms are pulled apart, and its wings are pulled open as it's hanging aloft off the ground in the middle of this tree. And there's a big shaft from what seems to be a machine of some type going up this tree.
Is there any obvious way to disable it and get her down, the angel, them down?
You have thievery.
I have
No.
thievery.
I mean, I do at a -1.
What do you do?
The same. Like, that's what.
You rush in, the eyes pop open, and it screams in pain. and you see the contraption, just like I described, and you see the shaft, and,
Yep.
and you approach this angel, and you want to try and get the angel out.
Sure do.
Roll a thievery.
21.
21. As you reach in and pull lockpicks from your pocket and you start to work on this contraption, the angel just screams at you in common, "No, no," and is just yelling at you.
I stop and ask why.
It closes its eyes and it's writhing in pain, and it doesn't answer you.
Okay. Now I look around.
You look around.
Yes.
I'll come back to you.
Fucking hell.
This is the worst.
You said there was a lectern with a book with a dagger stuck in it?
There's a lectern.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see the dagger because the lectern is facing the other direction from where Meg came in. She
Okay.
sees the dagger. You see a front of a lectern and you see books lining the area. There's a symbol on the ground. It's broken towards the tree. And this place just feels wrong.
I'm gonna go. Well, you know what? I would like to roll an occultism.
Do it.
– 17.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You quickly take a survey of the area and you see these books are just... Do you speak any other languages besides Common?
No.
Great. There are books on the shelves that you don't understand the languages that they're written in. And there are symbols on these books, and they are very auspiciously kind of placed on this book, the shelf. And you can see there are some books that have been removed because there are gaps, and those books are laying on tables that are open. As you kind of absorb this area, this was a ritual of some kind, very powerful. You know it's a summoning circle. You have no idea what came here yet.
Right.
Sizwick,
Yes.
what do you do?
Probably something stupid.
No.
Let's hear it.
So I have my leather bracelet,
You do.
and I know what happens if I take it off. I seem to get flashes,
Correct.
and I can't really control them.
Yes.
But the last time I did it, I pissed him, what? My benefactor, we'll call it. I pissed them off. Because I was, we'll be honest, a bit of shit.
You were definitely a shit.
So, kind of touch on it and say, you know, I'm wondering if you can't help me with this. I'm trying to figure this out,
Okay.
and I'm by myself now.
Correct.
I'm not unclasping it.
Okay.
I'm asking very nicely for just a little bit of help, perhaps.
Okay.
I rub it and then
Roll me a perception check.
18?
As you're standing in this building, there's a smell that
Of
comes
course there is.
from the tree.
Right.
And oh, that's rancid. Meg, what do you do?
So I'm staring at this knife, right?
Correct. Slammed into the lectern.
I'm gonna try to pull it out.
Okay. You reach up and it slides right out. You don't even the handle on it. So it's a dagger, right? And it's got this claw on the back end of the hilt. So if you put it in your hand, it kind of claws around your hand like this.
Okay. So I kind of inspect it
Okay.
a little bit, and is this covered? It's covered in blood.
Correct. And it's fresh blood. It's not dried. It's wet.
Right. And then I'm looking at what was it stuck in again?
So there's like a platform, like someone would deliver a sermon or preach, and it was slammed into the top of it.
Okay. So I'll try to look around and see if there's a source for where this knife was.
Okay, so like you're looking for the blood.
body,
Okay, yep.
something.
Roll for it.
15.
So as you kind of looking at it, you're looking at this blood, and you're like, man, that's really fresh. And as you kind of look, you can see droplets that lead across the summoning circle and into the tree.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow the trail.
Pause. Ren,
I forgot where I was.
you were pressing into the room. You're essentially one whole step behind the Siswick Inferna Meg
The
story.
investigator forgot where he was.
Hey,
I was writing my book.
so you've observed everything that they have observed.
Occultism.
Go for it.
9 plus 12.
That's plenty.
Plenty.
You see a dagger on the top of this lectern kind of sticking through. You can vaguely see blood on it. As you kind of look around, you can tell there's some kind of sacrifice that took place in this room or some kind of something.
Yep.
And as you kind of glance around, the blood droplets kind of lead to the tree.
I follow.
Great.
Do I see the broken summoning circle?
You do.
Okay.
Pause.
The knife was still in the lectern for him,
Yes.
even though she had pulled it out.
Correct.
We're like in
We're not
her own
together.
instance.
I understand that.
Marie,
It's
Lenny, what do you do? Oh, sorry, Philip, what do you do? It's your cousin, don't worry.
What do we do? Well, I'm
Let's
looking.
move through
I'm
the
looking
road.
around
Okay,
why
you're looking around
she
the tree?
may not want us to get her down.
Okay.
Like what
well,
her,
you don't
don't
didn't
know
hear
that.
that.
Did I? Oh shit!
It's a him.
Stop metagaming, dick.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, you don't
It's
hear
a
it.
him.
Then I will go and try to let it down in whatever how I can.
Roll thievery.
Okay, we'll see how that works. 15.
As you approach, you don't really have thieves' tools and stuff in your pocket, so you just kind of start looking at things. And as you reach up, as you jump up to try and get the things, the eyes open up and it says no, and it tells you no over and over again.
Yes.
Okay. Now I look.
Okay.
Because you went to both.
Now we get to that part. Damn it.
What do you
Now
do?
you're on the same page as me.
What do you do?
I look around to see if there's any.
Perception check.
Look, it's a choose your own adventure.
It is kind of.
Choose your own doom.
7 plus 14.
Okay. Are you gonna look?
Nope.
Nope. You got higher,
16.
I was like, higher than 10.
Yeah.
You see dark, black leather armor with gold inlay,
No.
Has he been standing there the
That's a
whole
nope.
time?
with black leg armor,
Really exquisite.
Is there somebody in it?
really awesome black
Uh-huh.
boots,
Is there somebody in it?
and a giant hammer leaning against the wall of the tree.
So there's nobody in the armor. The armor's just like.
The armor's laying on the ground. Pause. Inferno.
I'm walking towards the tree.
Boom.
Okay.
You walk into the tree.
Something to cover the
Yeah.
smell. Yes,
Uh-huh.
prestidigitation in front of my nose, and yes,
To the tree. Meg.
still carrying the book.
Yep. Are you following the blood to the tree?
Yep.
Okay. Pause on you on the outside. I will get everybody caught back up to the tree. What you all see in the tree, you see a solar angel strapped to the contraption. If you try to take the solar angel down from the contraption, the angel will look at you and say, no.
I'm looking around first.
You will
So
see
the armor.
black armor, gold inlay, black leg armor, very exquisite black boots, and a large hammer leaning against the side of the tree.
Exactly like Sonia's.
Exactly like Sonia's armor.
I would like to.
Kill Sonya.
So we
I
are,
know
we
the
are all,
angels saying no and
we
all
are all
that.
at the same place.
Yes.
Okay.
The angels saying no and all that.
Correct.
But, I would like to kind of take a look at him. As in, is it it's a response as he's in pain and he doesn't know what's going on, or is he
Do you have medicine?
literally telling
Do you have
no?
medicine?
It's more of a perception. Is he telling me no, or is he delirious?
Oh, he's telling you no.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yep. Okay.
Right, buddy, you stay up there and be in pain.
So as you guys look around, you see the armor of the black armor with the gold inlay and all the stuff that belongs to Sonia laying there on the ground. What's the next steps? What do you do?
Is there another...
You don't see anything else. You see the solar angel strapped to the contraption. The armor is in the tree, laying in the tree, and then the hammer is there leaning up against the side of the tree.
I'm gonna go touch the armor and investigate it.
That's what I was going to do.
Okay. You go over. You pick the armor up, and it looks and feels like it's cold, like it's been there a while. It's not like freshly worn or anything like that. But it looks exactly like the armor that Sonia had on.
Does it look like the solar angel would wear the armor?
Absolutely does.
Awesome.
It's their armor.
That was my question.
Does it fit? Does it look
Are you trying to like?
No, I mean, does it look like it'll fit me?
Does it look like it'll fit you? No, it looks like it's too small for you.
Okay.
But ironically enough, Sonia wasn't that much bigger than you.
Interesting. I'm gonna try to put the armor on anyway.
Okay. So it's leather armor. It's a breastplate. So it's like right, and so you kind of work your way into it. Pause. What are you guys doing?
Is there anything in this book?
You're flipping through it. What languages do you read?
I speak Celestial, Common, and there's another one. I believe it's Abyssal.
You can see words.
Yes.
You can see words in Celestial in that book, but it looks to be written in another language. Most of the words that you recognize as being written in Celestial are speaking about angels and maybe the hierarchy of angels.
Right?
Did Sonia tell us what her brother's name was?
No.
The contraption. Occultism or bardic law?
You can try either, whichever one you want to roll. I'll even let you roll both.
Let's start with bardic law.
Go for it. You have no idea what that is.
It's a 15.
You have no idea what that is.
No idea what
What'd you roll?
that is. 2.
Yeah,
It's a solar stretcher.
no clue.
Yes. No idea.
Four's back, so it feels better.
Yeah.
Okay. So the solar angel. Yes.
What does this contraption do?
How are you going to figure that out?
Can I re-roll religion?
Roll it. I'll let you ponder.
I was trying to ask earlier if there's any way up.
Not
There's
without climbing
stuff
the
that goes
outside of the
up.
tree, or maybe climbing the actual mechanism itself.
He's not from this plane.
27?
Okay. He is not from this plane.
So, how do you get something to go back to where it's supposed to go?
Knowledge religion. You should know that. Your alter ego knows what that answer is. Not today,
Probably
right?
not with a 12.
No clue. All right.
Climbing.
You want to know what this machine does, yeah?
What it potentially does, yes, because
So, the front of it is pierced in its chest. The back of it is like there's rings coming out of the angel's back where it looks like they've been pierced through, and now it's strung up, right? The arms are stretched out, the wings are stretched out, its legs are kind of suspended. It can't really move. Like, it can't really move, right? To the best of your knowledge, the machine is extracting something from the angel through its chest.
okay.
It looks like those things are tubes coming out of the angel going up into the tree.
Okay.
I'm going up.
Okay. So you're going to climb up the contraption. Okay.
Why not?
As you reach up to grab a hold of part of this mechanism, your hand grabs a hold of one of those cables in front of the angel, and you can tell it's a tube coming out. So you're kind of getting the same information that it's kind of a hollow tube.
Sort of pulsing, like
Yes.
something's coming through it.
Well, not
That's
currently.
disgusting.
Not currently, but it does feel like hollow, like something could go through it.
Right. Continue out.
Okay. You are scaling the mountain, or scaling the mechanism. Meg, what are you doing?
So many things I could say. Will be good.
I inspect the hammer,
Okay.
see if there's.
It's a very large two-handed hammer. It looks exactly like Sonia's hammer that you saw her carrying as she was pushing you guys through these tests to reach this area.
I guess I'll just climb up it.
Okay, you're going to
I
climb
don't
up as
really
well.
see any other
So
way
as you
out.
go up, are you going to go up the front of the angel or the back?
I think I'll go up the back.
Okay, as you start climbing up, you reach up and grab a hold of these chains that are hooked onto big giant rings on the back of this angel's back. There's probably 8 stretched down his back. And you just reach up and grab, and as you pull, you kind of feel him like wincing in the pain as you're grabbing these, and your 115 pounds or whatever you weigh is now extra weight that's pulling on the back of this angel as you start to pull yourself up this contraption.
Ow.
Pause.
You're now torturing an angel.
Marie, what are you doing?
Is there any way to figure out how to find my friends? So we could work on this together?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
How would you like to do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Pause. Ren, you've put the armor on. As you put this armor on, it obviously doesn't fit you, but you can feel inside of this armor that this is battle-worn armor. Like, it's not brand new.
Right.
It obviously fits this angel. It looks like its size. You can tell where the back of the armor, now that you've picked it up, has been sliced and ripped off the armor, like ripped off of the angel. The armor is not in the same condition that obviously Sonia's armor was in, but it is exactly the same, with the same impression, with the same gold inlay.
So, I want to take the weapon
Okay?
and I want to strike the mechanism on its back
Okay?
with the weapon.
The hammer?
The hammer in an attempt to either free it or end its suffering.
Roll a die. Roll that d20.
The hit?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 17 on the
Okay,
die.
you take this hammer. When you pick this hammer up, the phrasing of like the weight of eternity, when you pick this up, you feel it, right? The head of this hammer is unnaturally heavy, but as you lift it up, you feel like, oh, okay, it is incredibly balanced, and as you
Must be
swing,
welding.
you can tell that the hammer is designed for destruction.
Does that make him king?
And you swing and you slam this angel right in the back of this angel.
God bless.
And the eyes open up, and this blinding white light shoots out from the base of this contraption. And as this light pierces through this tree, you instantly start to see your friend standing at the tree. Boom, 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 boom. And you're all standing there.
You did it.
You guys all see Ren with this
Well, I
giant
couldn't swing the
hammer,
damn thing.
and he has slammed into the back of this
I could
angel.
have. I didn't want to hurt him.
Funny enough.
As I need perception checks from everybody.
So hurt it and we can find each other.
You're going to make your perception because you're the one that's causing the explosion.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Okay.
29 or 19. Sorry, 19. Blah, blah, blah.
12.
Math is hard.
10.
Sometimes.
18.
12.
23.
Okay. As the light dissipates and clears from the tree, you kind of shutter your eyes and you see Sonia strapped in the machine.
That's
she's
what I was
hanging
afraid
there.
of.
And you all kind of look, and Ren is holding this hammer, and he's just finishing his blow into the back of Sonia's back.
We can see everyone now.
Yes.
I just want you to know that when Inferno comes into view, she is literally like this, about to hit the angel. I
Meg,
can't figure it out this way. I'll
I need you
hit
to roll
it.
me a reflex save as Ren slams the hammer into the back of the contraption that you're hanging on.
Same. Want to take it?
You're on the front.
Oh, okay.
You can. I mean, you roll me a reflex save, see if you fall off.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
do
if
it.
he's hitting
Go
it.
for
I'm
it.
hitting it with the weight of everything.
Yeah.
That's completely cooked. All right.
she said.
Reflex?
Yep.
19.
26.
Okay. It's like almost like there's a spidey tingle as right as he comes to hit that thing, you're like, oh shit. And you just happen to let go right as he hits that angel and you fall safely to the ground. You rebound off the recoil of the angel lurching in the contraption and you land at your feet. You stumble and you kind of put your hand down, but other than that, you're fine. As you clear your eyes, you see Sonia's in the contraption.
Can I... He's hit it, and we
Correct.
could see it.
Yes.
You said those are metal. They were metal tubes, right?
Well, they are, yes. Metal
Hollow
tube.
metal tubes.
Yep.
Okay, and he was slamming her in the back.
Correct.
Right. Can I hold on? Stay up there. I want to be on the tubes.
Roll me a strength check. Remember
I'm
the
sorry, I
description of
shouldn't
the
laugh.
hammer, the weight of eternity.
I shouldn't laugh at her. That's
You know
not
all that
awesome.
stuff?
That was the 19 and it rolled over.
All that stuff you've
that
never
would be
done with
9.
your life. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You don't
Okay.
hold on.
All right. Well, guess forget that. It's gonna help try to make it easier.
Well,
Oh, never mind. Range 30 feet. Heat metal. All
Okay.
the metal that's holding it.
Okay.
If he's going to smack her, maybe it'll make it easier and it'll snap.
Okay. All right. At this point, I need initiative from everybody.
Now we're fighting
Right.
Sonya.
pretty
It
much.
doesn't have to do with dirt. I'm telling you, I can't get a good initiative. It just doesn't happen.
25 to 20.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, what's 7 plus 14?
21.
That's what I got.
Remember your 7 stables?
No.
Okay.
17.
17. So what's I need 15 to 20.
15.
15,
18.
18. Meg,
I got a 10.
No,
what'd you get there?
She's actually at 25.
We're getting there.
Sorry. I have a 9.
You really can't roll a good.
It doesn't
You get a
have to do
10?
with dirt.
I got
I'm
a
not
10.
getting dirty.
Ladies
No,
and gentlemen,
I
I rolled
can't.
a 2.
I think you need
It only happens with initiative.
Philip, what'd you got?
Dumping that
right? So
15. 15.
I know, that's why we got like 5 more.
Could you not
All right.
into the microphone, please?
Sorry.
I thought he was shushing us. I was
Meg.
going to have a fit.
It was loud.
As
What's left?
Sizzlick reaches up and her hands turn
I got
golden
baking
hot,
myself.
that's like searing metal, and she reaches up and the metal in this of Sonya just starts to glow and burn, and you see it kind of getting red, and Rin is just standing there holding this hammer. What do you do?
I try to move away out of the vicinity of this hammer since he almost smacked me down the first time. I don't know if there's much I can do since he has the hammer.
Okay, so you want to hold?
Yeah.
Okay, Marie,
That's a good question.
would you also like to hold?
No.
Okay, great.
So the only thing that's not us is her.
Correct.
All right, well, I will go back to thievery on the machine. If we're going to destroy it and we're going to take her down, I'm going to go back to
Roll it.
disabling it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. 24?
24. So Marie pulls out these lockpicks back out, and she starts up on the contraption. And Sonia opens her eyes, and the green eyes that were there looks at you, and she says, "No, no."
But why?
And she doesn't say anything else, just no.
I think you're out of luck, sweetheart. We're taking you down. Out of that
And
thing.
do you continue just to open it?
I mean, it's better than killing her.
Is it? Is it really?
I don't know.
How about we stop for a minute?
Let's do that.
No, I say we continue.
To do what?
Obviously, we're moving things along. Couldn't see you a few moments ago. Now I can.
Yes, but she really doesn't want to be taken off this contraption.
And it's a test. Who cares what she wants at this point? Why are
What
we
if
worried
Chick-
about it? We weren't told what to do.
We're still in rounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't be doing all this talking.
You're good.
We could.
Inferno, you're up.
You've got the ability to heal. Just saying.
Does Meg still have the dagger?
Meg still has the dagger.
I'm gonna take the dagger from her.
Meg, she's going to try and take that dagger from you. You going to let her have it?
Sure. I'm kind of interested in seeing what's about to happen.
Right?
I'm a barbarian.
You already know what's about to happen.
She's going to
it's
stab
not,
something.
It's not. It's not making a sandwich. I promise you.
Yeah, if
That's
it's
not
two
what
things
I
I'm
know.
interested
She's
in.
been casting spells today. That's completely off the
So-
wall.
If there's two
One
things
action,
I'm interested in,
you've taken-
food and drama.
You've taken the
Bring on the drama.
dagger from Meg. Drama.
I want to coup de grace the angel.
You want
Oh,
to kill the
shit.
angel.
Coup de grace.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a full round action. Right?
Okay.
Well, Sonia now.
Roll me that d20.
Sonya might very well be an angel.
I'm just saying.
And angel
17.
17 on the die.
17 on the die.
Okay.
Is that a critical
It is.
by chance?
So as your sister comes up, how tall are you?
Pretty tall.
She has no idea.
Like, how tall are you?
Oh, Siswick's about 5'1".
Are you like 6 foot tall?
5'7".
5'7", 5'8"? Okay.
About the same
So
as we are now.
as
We're
you-
about half a foot apart.
As you slam this dagger into the chest of this solar angel,
Sonia.
Sonia.
Yes.
Does she still have wings?
No, not that you
Oh,
can see.
Okay.
As you slam this dagger into Sonia, it pierces straight through her black armor, like it's not even there.
Okay.
And her eyes open up, like wide. Like, you know, the look on someone's face when
Yep. Like they've
searing
just been
hot
stabbed.
pain, right? Eyes pop open. And she goes, "What have you done?" And with like the most guttural like exhale, you hear the blood rising up in her throat, and she kind of coughs and blood splatters across you and all of your friends standing in front of her. I think that's everyone except for Ren and Meg and Marie, because you'd be at the back with the contraption.
I'm behind her. I'll use my
Everything,
stick for cover.
everyone else, you just get this blood splatter from the angel, just
That's a no for me.
You have been blessed.
and no. As that lands on you, the angel rears back, and this contraption, you see a big white pulse go up the tree, and then up the tree, and then faster, faster, faster up the tree.
I said get her out of
And
it.
she lets out
Kill her.
this scream, and it is just the most ear-piercing scream you've ever heard, and the tree itself explodes. Boom! And this white energy just goes up into the sky. I need everybody to make me a fortitude saving throw.
You know, I'm really
Oh,
horrible at
God.
these.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
22.
11.
Same.
17?
17.
Okay. Who's got the 21?
I have 22.
22. Anyone above 20 other than Marie? No?
Don't think
Okay.
No, I rolled a 1, man.
Okay. I'll get to you.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody other than Marie and Inferno. Shrapnel from this tree just lights up your body. And in slow motion, you fly back and you land as your body lands back into the building as you slide across that summoning circle, disturbing the rest of the summoning circle.
Screw the rest, yeah, why not?
Inferno.
Yes,
You're about to die.
maybe.
Don't kill my sister.
When I say shrapnel from the tree,
Uh-huh.
you are getting pelted with just machine parts and the tree bark, and you are just, and it's just one after another.
All right.
And I need you to take 29 points of damage
Okay.
It just says okay, I'd be almost dead.
as this
Actually, right now,
explosion rockets you across the building and you slam back into the lectern, shattering it to pieces. Your body is riddled with this black bark from the tree. Marie. As the tree explodes, you just happen to be right up underneath where the angel is. The angel falls as the thing explodes, shielding you from the explosion from the tree. The tree explodes, and you just have, like, on your left arm, you just have a little peppering of the bark that runs through your arm. If everybody else, other than Inferno, you take 18 points of damage. Marie, you take 5.
Ow.
As this bark just right through you.
Pencils from everywhere.
Not okay. That's a lot of damage.
As you slide back across, everyone is sliding back across the summoning circle except for Marie. You find yourself with ringing ears as you just were in ground zero of an explosion. You can barely hear and you can barely see. And as you kind of collect and look at each other, you find that you're all standing there and you have these bark pieces from the tree, but you don't see your friends anymore. And you're standing there alone and you're bleeding and the tree bark is embedded in your skin. And as you stand there, does anyone have medicine?
Yeah.
If you have medicine, roll it.
We get blown back. Can we see
Actually, that's,
Sonia's
I
body?
got a nat 20. I have
Okay.
that
medicine.
works too. 18.
Okay.
11.
Okay. If you have medicine, this isn't just tree bark shrapnel. That tree is an abomination. And this stuff is slammed into your body. And you see where the wounds are almost instantly. It's infected. And you see this black radiating out from where the bark is. Inferno.
Yes.
You were hit square in the chest, and you just laying there against the lectern, and you see just this black cut across, and it fills your chest cavity, and it's hard to breathe. And you just feel yourself like you're kind of fading in and out of consciousness. And as you kind of examined yourself, you know that if you don't find a way to heal yourself, that it's going to kill you.
I cast heal
On yourself?
on myself. Well, my friends were with me when I did this, so the 3-round action.
Burst?
Yep.
Okay. You cast the burst heal. And go ahead and roll your healing.
5.
5?
5.
You stop this. It was spreading quick. When you cast the heal, the radiating light energy shoots from your body, and it like sears the big burn on your chest where the black was, and it stops it from moving. And you see just the light go out the windows, and across the tree, and you hope that your friends were still there. Everybody take 2 healing. As you feel a warmth. You don't know where it came from, but you just feel it wash over your body.
Kind of feel like what she did earlier.
It does. It does.
Fantastic. Rejuvenating flames, 30-foot radius. If you're an enemy, you're taking damage. If you're my ally, you're gaining hit points.
Okay, how many hit points?
I will tell you. We're getting back 4.
Okay. Everybody who has
If you're an enemy, you're taking 7.
Great. Everybody who has the bark in their body, as the healing from Sizwick pushes out, the stuff that's spreading on you stops from the healing, from yourself.
That's good.
Everybody else, this stuff is still spreading up your body. The harder you are hit, the faster it's spreading and it's moving. And as the little wave of the heal from Inferno, you see it kind of retract and slow, and then you see a big burst of big heat flashes across your body, and the stuff just starts searing to your body. Marie, you have it down your arm, and just like peppered down your arm, and it just like sears this black line down your arm.
If they're getting the effects of rejuvenating flame, it's burning all around, but it heals them instead. And it also gains a +1 to fortitude saves.
Perfect.
For the next minute.
Okay. As you all are standing, I guess you're still sitting. As you're all sitting in the room where you've slid across the summoning circle, you see the body of the angel laying where the tree was, kind of limp and lifeless. The machine parts have scattered all over the piece. You can still hear pieces of it falling around you, hitting the roof that's above your head. And this thing is just, you still hear bark pieces falling. That's how big this tree was. And as you guys kind of gather yourself, there's a bright flash of light from beyond the tree. And it's so bright that you can't look at it. And you hear footsteps.
Oh, shit.
Drag my ass up off the ground and grab my hand, my axe.
Last time there was a bright light, I could see my friends, so I'm kind of looking around.
Yeah.
Not at the light.
You don't see them, but you see from the light, you see a winged figure wrap the body of the solar angel in their arms. And then a brilliant flash of light. Both bodies are gone. And you guys are laying on the floor in Sonia's house, waking from a dream where
I'm done.
Where
Hold on, he's not done yet.
where you were bonded with beings from another life.
Well, that was our save point, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently we...
And as you wake, Sonia is in the kitchen, stirring the pot,
Of course she is.
Yeah,
cooking
she
the
is.
food, and says,
Do I have things in my chest?
"You all better grab breakfast.
We failed the test.
We have to beat the sunrise."
You don't have to tell me twice.
Don't use the save point. See, we fucked up. Okay.
And with that, that's where we're going to end our story.
Bless.
Oh,
You
Thank
might
you very
actually
much.
be a bigger
At least we
asshole
had a
than her.
save point. I'm just saying, we apparently have a go back to spot. We screwed it up.
All right.
Barely
And take
survived.
297
What
and
I bet
action.
to.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Wow. I don't know how to take that.
To be honest,
Actually, hold on. You know,
I didn't tell her to kill it.
Hold on. I need everybody to roll perception checks.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I asked if I have holes in myself.
You're about to find out.
Oh,
28.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
yeah, 23.
I got a 19.
Like
20.
28.
Nice.
The black is still on your body.
There it is.
The wounds from the tree. And Sonia looks over her shoulder and says, all of the good ones fail the first time.
Because if they weren't good, they'd be dead.
And we'll end there.